What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell 3 Tormund's Quest number 40, baby. Let's go.
40.
Number 40.
40. Like back in Missouri. 40 fur.
About to, Tormund's Quest is about to go out and buy a Camaro.
I like that. I like that a lot.
That was good.
We've got one of those mid-engine Corvettes on order right now. Can you guess what color it is?
Great. He drives an old Stingray. An old
More gas,
orange
more
and black
go.
Stingray.
More gas, more go.
Yes, more go. Come on.
That's great. We haven't had Gry and Bruno inside of a car just driving. We just need a coffee moment there. Like,
Well, we know what we're doing tomorrow the entire night.
Cruising around, getting burgers or steaks, and looking for Bruno. Or not Bruno. What the hell's the bad guy in that?
Rex.
God, Rex. Thank you.
So, the cool thing about tomorrow in Neon Regimes, for you guys to have a little sneak peek, I realized that I could get Monster Cat rights for $5 a month. So I unlocked a series of synthwave stuff that are like just total wet dreams for me. Get to use Pilot's music. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm so stoked. I didn't realize I could get a YouTube license through them. I knew that they covered on several streaming platforms and broader licenses, but I'm like, yes, new music, more new music. That hasn't helped my sleep this week one bit, because you wanting to do intense synthwave listening before you go to bed is not conducive for sleep. It's turn on the Calm app, bro. Put a story on. Here, just listen about this Nordic train ride.
Oh, dude, the Matthew McConaughey story is legit, though, I'll have to say.
It is in my queue. It's in my queue.
Yeah, it's good. I use it on occasion, and let me tell you, Matthew McConaughey, when he talks, you just, keep going. Keep going, Matt. Let me just cuddle up here and listen to your sweet, sweet voice.
He does have a great voice.
One long, dirty Lincoln car ad.
Yeah. Just 30 minutes of, when you turn your car on, does it do the same for you?
It's amazing. Radio, you got announcements this week.
Oh, I look forward to actually getting back and streaming on my channel this weekend, as I believe at this point I will have a weekend off of work unless things go wrong. I apologize that I haven't been around. I've been launching a national brand here in San Diego that's literally spread out across the country. So I've dealt with every time zone, every day of the week. And, this was the first morning I didn't have to be up at 2:30 so that I could start with morning shows on the East Coast. And I got to sleep until 8, so I'm feeling good.
Whoa, you haven't got to sleep until 8 in a long time.
Yeah, the wife understood. So I was beat and I was tired and I wasn't gonna make it if I didn't get some sleep. So she held the monsters off of me this morning, which was a blessing. She's a saint.
Little monsters.
I love them to death, but man, they just want you to make them breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, Daddy just went to bed 6 hours ago and he's only had maybe 6 hours of sleep in the last 3 days.
In my traditional pioneer household, if that wasn't getting done, that was time for you to officially grow up, and it was make your own breakfast. But luckily, my Betty Crocker mother, that was a point of pride. She had to be gone or on her deathbed to where breakfast wasn't some carb-infused complete, if I didn't actually have to do physical work, nap-inducing right after I got up.
Biscuits and gravy, bacon and eggs, a cup of coffee, orange juice, and some milk.
Dude, half a stick of butter. Pauline didn't have on my mom.
You're talking about with each biscuit, right? There's a half a stick of butter with each biscuit.
Oh, yeah. Which kind was it? Was it honey? Was it strawberry? Was it straight up?
Yeah, salted sweet cream butter.
To this day,
Oh, God.
to this day, the stick of butter is still on the cabinet at my household. Dad can't put it away. He can't put it away. He has to leave it there. Like full stick. It's like, there's little pieces, little odd idiosyncrasies of my mother that are like, Put the fucking butter away. What are you gonna put it on? What are you gonna do? It's you and me over here. The dog ain't getting it because I broke that habit when they went to Houston. Yes, they used to feed my dog butter.
Jesus.
Yeah, they used to.
Booger dog.
My mom would dip kernels of dog food in it. Yeah,
Oh.
Booger, I hate to break it to you, but you're not gonna last as long as you think you did. You think you are, but you had a good life.
It's a tasty one, I guess.
John Wick, I mean Arkonan. Do you got any?
It's me.
You got any announcements this week?
No, nothing really new. Once again, you can always find me Tuesday nights on my channel. Which, hey, I prepared this. You can find me on my channel. I'm going to play Doom Eternal until I get bored with that, and then I'll figure out some other first-person shooter to fuck up. But so far, Doom Eternal is proving to be pretty awesome and pretty replayable. So we'll see how far I get until I get bored with it. That's all the announcements I have. It wasn't really an announcement though.
Hey, where they can find you and what you're doing is always good.
Yeah.
Adam.
No announcements this week. Yeah, I'm boring.
Yeah, give us a Neverwinter weather report. You know.
All right. Well, we got partly cloudy skies, and there's a storm brewing over most of the city, but it looks like it starts to clear up in the southwestern region. Let's hope that the wind keeps going, east to west, and we can kind of push that storm out to sea.
By the way, I realized that I was saying southwestern the entire time last time. Totally southeastern is where the scar's at.
Southeastern.
I'm pretty sure you said southeastern.
I'm pretty sure I just fucked it up.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was just me right now.
See, that's just not. That's how little I trust myself.
You were there. That's what I wrote down.
There was a moment in the second grade where I was crying belligerently because I couldn't get my directions right, and that's when I realized that I was directionally dyslexic. What do you mean north isn't the direction I'm facing?
Me too.
It's not good, guys. It's not good.
It's actually more.
I'm
it's
terrible.
actually more common than you think.
I live next to the river that's on one side. I should know. I should be able to orientate myself. Like, if I could honestly think and go, which way is the river? I could orientate myself. I still couldn't.
Which way is that fucker flowing?
Definitely
That
not
way.
giving him the map in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. 100%.
No,
Somebody else can hold the map.
David Schwimmer's character in Band of Brothers is where I fit in the navigational scale when they accidentally
call.
invade Luxembourg.
Good call.
That's where my navigational skills are at. Tracie, you got any announcements?
Announcements, just the same old. I stream for everybody who is maybe just meeting me. This is only like my 4th episode, I think. Is it 4th? I don't even. I can't even keep track anymore.
Maybe 5.
3rd, 4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you've been here since the beginning. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're part of the family.
But yeah, so I stream usually on the weekends. Saturdays I always stream Vampire the Masquerade, and then on Sundays I stream D&D now on my channel. Started up a new Waterdeep campaign, and so far it's been a lot of fun. We had episode 1 last Sunday, so we're playing again this Sunday. And yeah, that's it for me for the announcements.
Over here, we have a very busy week of D&D, guys, because it doesn't end on Friday. We pick up with a commission game on Saturday, which unfortunately to tell all of you is now officially booked as of tonight. So all 6 seats have been filled. This is not the community game, not to get it confused. This is a 100% for profit commission game for me and myself only. I'm going to be running Rime of the Frost Maiden with a whole new group of community members, 100% community members again, which is dope. We did not even have to outsource this to the public. Everybody filled it within our own community, which is very, very cool.
That's very cool.
Everybody's excited to play.
Hell yeah.
That new
Well, it's a new module. Come on.
I know.
Someone stole my seat. All right, I'm on to you guys. Okay,
It's true.
jerks.
I'm even trying to talk my way into a bit part on one of that campaign.
he was. I was like, no more work for you. No, I want it.
Keep it coming.
Yeah.
Picture this: Tormund showing up. No, it's
I got
Plenty of
9
characters.
cameras on screen. It just looks like a shitty version of Celebrity Squares.
Yeah, everybody's this big.
Yeah, we're gonna start at 5th level in Rime of the Frost Maiden. Have a really good time. I enjoyed all my players asking me if we were gonna start at 1st level, so I could promptly tell them 1st level through 3, and you know what, 4th too. If you're not only if you're a new D&D player, or we go down that road.
I don't even start new D&D players that low. I like to give them options. When I teach somebody, I'm like, oh, we're going to start at 3rd or 5th, so that way they get an option to choose their subclass.
Third is the bare minimum. Like, I want them to be able to take one hit if they get it, for sake. Jesus. Sadistic.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking die from snowflakes.
Dude, you roll a nat 1. I'm like, well, they're out for 12 hours. Yeah, so
maybe it's a good thing I'm not playing.
I mean,
maybe it's a good thing I'm not playing.
It shows you how ridiculous the early levels are when players' excitement's like, oh, thank you, sir, you benevolent DM, thank you for not starting me at 1 through 3.
Oh God, yeah.
You're like, I am a kind god.
Well, I want you to be able to like think and divine your character. Like you're literally like a small baby X-Men that's like, I have a power. Slightly. And you know, like, it gives you a chance to fulfill your out. Like, if you want to wield 2 crossbows and be Van Helsing, then yeah, we're gonna start there where we can build that. So that's exciting. We're gonna go from there and have fun with it. Then Sunday, Bogstalkers number 2 will be back with the whole cast. And Monday is our only day off right now, which, big teaser, it won't be for long. Soon, but not Mixer soon, guys. Soon. There'll be another show on Monday, so we'll probably be like 7 days a week during it till the end of the year. I know, rough. Twist my arm. Gosh.
I feel like you're that Dave Chappelle gif, you know, like, you can stop anytime. Like,
now when I got an $1,800 vacant bar payment, I was not gonna stop playing D&D 7 days a week anytime soon, Adam. Even when at least I'm gonna get real scared still. See, until it's sold, I gotta play D&D. So I'm pretty pumped. I haven't overdone it yet. The day that I decide I'm going to play 2 campaigns in one day and emotionally exhaust myself because my head is full of misery and torture for all things emotional, that's when I cross the line. But you know what? 1 a day, totally feasible right now. So we're going to do it.
And then you start crossing the streams, and
that's why I just build that shit in the same universe. You're like, okay.
you're like, yes.
I mean, if I was an actual writer, man, this would be hell. But since it's all bullshit and improv anyway, hey, you know. God, why is it? It's unstoppable. It's
just remember, Chad, if you ever want a DM, it's all bullshit.
It's
D&D DM tip number 7.
literally.
It's the magnitude of your bullshit.
Here's the core, and then you just throw shit out.
I don't advise doing what I do unless you're very, very comfortable in your own improv skin. That can be be quite terrifying for some folks, but some of us dwell in the fire.
You learn your first game with your first player when you go, do you want to do this? And you're like, and they immediately answer, yeah.
Nah.
I don't think so. And you're like, but that's what this whole game hinges on, is you saying yes. Shit.
You never ask the question, Tim. You never ask the question.
You just give them the option that they can't get out of.
So, as I said yesterday before Game of Saving Throws, if you guys are not in the Discord, there's a link, discord.gg/CaptainRoBear. You guys need to get in there. That's where all the announcements for future commission games, community games are all going to be. If you're going to try to get in to next month's, which we're going to book, we're going to do 2 weeks inside of Game of Saving Throws and 2 weeks inside of Neon Regimes next month. And we're going to book those games out in advance, so they're going to go quick. Next week, there will be announcements on those community games. Once again, those are going to be benefiting the original cast, the D&D partners of RadioMang, Becca, and Mud themselves. Those games 100% contribute to them and them alone. So thank you guys. Which kind of transitions to our first sponsors directly from the community: Astenial, Black Ops, Zero Beast, Dev, Fortman, and Erasius. Thank you guys all for your generous support this entire month of us. Thank you for committing to the community game and helping grease the wheel over here. We appreciate you very, very much. Almost as much as what's in my cup. It's close. You guys are awesome. But you're not this awesome.
Oh, you went and got some more higher plane. You had a chance to restock today, you dirty dog.
I didn't restock. I found one can. One can that was
One can.
a little dust on the bottle. No, it was hanging out. It was hanging out around behind a PBR, and I was like, oh, so I didn't drink all those when I was out on the lake last time.
Oh, hello, gorgeous.
You guys haven't checked out Higher Plane. It's the new IPA that they put out, 8.5% alcohol, so it's not at the faint at heart, but it is oh so easy to drink. Smooth citrus in the front, dank bong party in the back.
San Diego Session IPA at its best.
8.5 session happy. Only in San Diego.
Actually, I believe it was the great Tommy Arthur who coined it, the San Diego Common IPA.
Oh, the San Diego Common. Jesus. This isn't a sponsorship note, but this is going to be an interesting experience. I just found out, Radio, that I will be in San Diego next summer.
What the are you talking about?
I will be in San Diego next summer for my college fraternity's international convention. It is coming back to San Diego, which it hasn't been there since the year before I met Mang, when I was there for that convention and my brother's / bachelor party. So,
oh God.
If you've ever wanted to see or hear a story of how Radio and RoBear went down to Tijuana for tacos for the first time, it's officially happening in 2021, not barring some sort of zombie apocalypse, because I will be making my traditional run for real TJ tacos, passport in tow.
Yep. Time to make sure my my passport and all my outstanding international we won't talk about that on stream. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so if there's any other Sigma news out there in between our community that happen to be out there, let me know. Send me a DM. It's gonna be a real good time. I just hope it's at the Grand was that Grand Hyatt the last time? It's the ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's the one that makes the real good old fashions down the bar.
Yeah, it's yeah, you get to see me.
I might fly down just to do it.
It's only an hour and a half drive for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like,
the conversations that I randomly walk into at that fraternity convention are always choice. A lot of different entrepreneurs from all over the place, but now I get to have an even sillier story than just being the bar guy. Oh God. Last but not least, thank you to Roll20 and D&D Beyond for all the background work, for the infrastructure, for the virtual tabletop that you guys see, the visuals, the audio, that all comes from Roll20 and being super supportive of us and their Spotlight program this year. Thank you. And the DnDBeyond.com, I literally couldn't run 7 days of D&D without you guys. I can't do the math on a sheet anymore. That just doesn't happen. Never again. You guys make it so easy. Thank you. Oh yeah, one other not sponsored but community announcement. Inside the Discord, you guys can go up top at the billboard and look for leaderboards, I have links posted to every single spot where you can get extra modifiers to your stream loot rolls. As we said before, they go up in scale. You get modifiers from 3rd place all the way up to 1st place. Scaling up, you can get that by being a gifted sub leader, a bits leader, a personal direct donation leader, which is new for this week, which you can click on that leaderboard. I'm going to check and see who took advantage of it. I think there was only one person. There are literally modifiers up for grabs for dollars. Let's see this bad boy. Who got a hold of it? Outbound Emu, only person sitting up there getting a +3 modifier because they're the only person that's direct tip. There's a +2 modifier in 2nd place that's up for $1. A 3rd place modifier +1 that's up for $1 right there. All within that. You can check it by going to the Discord, billboard, leaderboards. It is all there. You can also get to the actual stream loots ranking as well. Dev is our current King Midas, so he gets to roll with advantage. The big boy. Don't forget, if you guys are playing along using stream loots, those are the ways to make your rolls that much easier. And as always, to any sub, you're getting a +1 to that modifier anyway. So if you're considering subbing the channel, want to play along, interact with us, it is there. And last but not least, RoBear, you have strayed somehow with your own camera. It's probably when you got underneath your desk the other day and you decided to rip out all the cables that weren't necessary. I changed all my Cat 5s out to Cat 6 and it has made all the difference. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm closer to being in frame. Just need to get a little closer to Tim, that's all. Oh.
How you doing, Tim?
Yeah.
Hey.
Where do I have to look? Oh yeah. Hey Tim. Tell your mother I said hello.
How do you like them apples?
What's going on here for Monday?
Last week on Tormund's Quest, as you guys encountered the 2 lions, Britannicus and Nero. After making your way into a Black Bakara run section of Neverwinter, the southeastern corner, now completely occupied by the Black Bakaras, you guys were able to track a captive man before they were being led, sacrificed to lions, blood in the streets. You guys were able to navigate through the rooftops undetected and engage directly in the former group that Samara was a part of. After a lengthy battle with you guys coming out on top, dispatching of these lions, Arkonan being a complete badass.
It's true.
You saw a moment where sunlight touched the ground of Neverwinter for the first time in days. With that 1 inch, Gale Everstorm began to take his mile. Using his divine intervention card in his own strength to clear the storm, opening up the skies for this entire district. In doing so, Gale was transformed to a different plane inside of his head. Where he's seen a man in armor, white male, greens and golds, large antler-like protrusions over the top of their helmet. We pick up inside the sequence. Gale. As you see this large, intimidating individual, yet an odd, comforting sense. Between the greens and golds, ribbons hanging down from those antlers, and taking a knee and slowly pulling the helmet off. You see a face with a long drawn, blonde braided beard. Reaches down almost to the middle of his chest. Smooth, clear facial features. But as you look up to their eyes, you can see the literal beginning and end of storms. You look up and you can see the transformation from gentle rain to storm to forest fire to rebirth to sprouting bits of grass and trees and regrowth in a continual cycle before you blink again and see what looks like a normal crystalline blue, something you can only see in the clearest of quarries. Gale, it is time for us to meet. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lokor. And I feel like I owe you an apology. I feel as if I should have let you know sooner. But in the end, the choice was always yours. Ever since you were a small child, choice has been yours. You see, Gale, I am a god of second chances, of cycle, of rebirth, rejuvenation. Gale, I am the god of new beginnings. It is nice to finally meet you. As he slowly begins to size down to taller than you, but still relatively human size. You no doubt have many questions. But before we start, he reaches out just to give you a hug.
I hesitate. But then I hug.
As you hug onto him, a wave of emotion crashes over you. Just a general presence of warmth and good nature as your mind immediately is taken to a different place. As you look and see a small child inside of a crim. In what looks like any other middle-class home inside of Neverwinter. You see pictures of a woman in well-dressed linens, brunette with her hair up, the fashionable 1940s chic, with a smile on her face as she looks down on the child. You glance over to the doorway and see a man with a strong red beard, weathered hands and arms, well taken care of and muscled. You can see suspenders, straps, and axe leaning up against the doorway. Lads. You begin piecing together scenes in third person of the childhood that you never knew that you had. Glancing through parents that you're too young to remember. In a comfortable, calm household situated somewhere at the end of the Tower District. As you look out and you can see the clock tower, you can see the shard of the night in the sky. Or did you fly further up? You look out into the horizon of a storm, twisted and gnarling, coming from the Neverwinter Wood. As it blows in, you can see the tornadoes pushing across the plains and back through into the city, coming back down to your comfy house, now torn to sunder beneath pieces of burial and timbers and wreckage. There lay just you inside of that crib. No signs. Your family. Raindrops slowly hitting that child's forehead. You see arms scoop it up. Then see signs of an orphanage. And things go blank. You open up your eyes again, and you see the hands of something very different. Still an incredible young boy. You see the hands of a tiger. But not right. That child's head cradled under a hand held in the reversed position. As this child is taken up and out of this orphanage that you can see is near the House of Knowledge, as that hand fades away into one of a human. Held inside of a dark carriage, whispered away, you can see this carriage rolling through the streets of Neverwinter, back up through the Wing Wyvern Bridge, in to the Black Lake District, where you see yourself rolling down the main drag of Willowworthy. With your hands held tight in a small little papoose, you see this child delivered to who you thought your mother and father was. And as you disappear, the memory easing out of the scenes of Willowworthy, opening your eyes back up. Kurg, both of his hands on your shoulders. I told you. God of second chances. Of new beginnings, Gale. I have always been with you. But it has never been for me to impose. The choice is always yours. But I am proud of you. I'm proud of what you stand for. And I'm proud of what you've done for this city. When you owe it nothing. What you've done for your friends, what you've done for yourself. I will always be here for you, Gale Everstorm. He pauses to wipe away a single tear. As I said, you no doubt have many questions, but we do not have much time, Gale. I will do my best to answer your most important.
Can I stop him?
By yourself? No. But with the strength, your friends, and a conviction in your heart, I will do what it takes to give you the power. Help end his reign in their city. But not just you. All of Neverwinter deserves a second chance.
And Myra? Can she have a second chance?
Like I said, Gil, everyone deserves a second chance.
This mean that's I might be able to talk to you more?
Indeed it does. I have always been here. But now, Gil, you know I'm here. And you've made your choice. Call upon me, Gil. Whenever you need a new beginning. The storm is not the end game. The storm is just the beginning of a long cycle of life. I will be with you always.
I just almost like a 10-year-old kid seeing his dad come home for the first time in months. I just like throw my arms around him, like around his neck, and just bury my face in and sob. As Adam tries not to cry.
As you look out over this cliff, which you've seen many of times with a raging storm, you now see regrowth, new land and forest, and the smell of rain that's subsided. As a single tear rolls down his face again, as it crashes down in between this hug. Opening your eyes back on the material plane, slowly seeing that tear drop, and as it turns into a small amulet. Chain wraps around your neck. Gold leading to a small bluish green tear of Lokor. That hangs around your neck. Back on the streets of Neverwinter, the breeze and sun on the back of your neck.
Gale just drops to his knees, clutches it in his hands, just looks up. And I think for the first time, truly embraces and appreciates clear, sunny sky and what comes after the storm. Before slowly standing up and looking for his friends.
Marley walks by. Well. If it isn't the Stormlord himself. It's quite impressive, gal. Quite impressive indeed. As he runs up and gives you a big bear hug. Have you seen Conjure in the sky and bring it down? Hell, I didn't know you could open it all the way up. God. The only thing better than drinking in the rain is drinking in the sun. This is something.
Anything is possible if you believe in yourself.
Oh, you've come a long way, kiddo.
I wasn't alone. You all believed in me too.
Arkonan, where are you, you Billy Badass? I think those oranges finally paid off.
No more oranges.
Oh, if they could only seen you here. Boo, bah, bah. That is Tormund. Tormund!
We're raiding a fruit cart.
What are you currently eating out of that fruit cart?
I've got what seems to be like a pluit in one hand that I'm eating and dragon fruit in the other as I'm just kind of plowing into it. So I look up, my name is called. What? Sorry, I was hungry. I had to, after a battle like that, I had to, what's going on? What I meant. I see we got sunshine. I guess we have Gale to thank for that. Don't smile that goofy ass smile at me. You know what you did. I told you. Standing in that son of a bitch's Talos' court, I told him you're going to take his seat. This is further proof. We're going to walk up there, wherever the hell he is, whoop his ass, grab him by the nose and kick him in the ass right out of his own court.
Well, that is not how I was planning to do it. I leave that more up to you. I stay back.
You stayed back long enough to bring blue skies over really part of town.
Yeah, it's nice to see the sky again. Not just
some
rain.
would say that this is the best part of town now.
This is certainly not how I thought this day would go.
Was that the guy that's just there?
That's Riley.
Oh, Riley, right.
Oh, Riley.
Riley.
Yeah.
I thought about the pig shit guy that's just like a mound of pig shit.
No, that guy too. Yeah, we need to find him.
Still sitting there?
Hey, stomach before the other guy.
Were you watching him? Where is he? I thought you were watching him.
No.
Riley picks up his daggers, looking over at Tormund eating his fruit. There's currently 2 big sows that are leaning up on that pig shit pile. It's still just slowly breathing over there.
Oh crap! Oh my god! As Tormund realizes, he drops the dragon flute and the half flute that he's been. He runs over and goes into the big sty to pull that guy out of the sheep. You did really good. You stayed here until I came back. As he's wiping food from off his chin. Let me help get you out of that shit.
This has been an experience, to say the least.
This is better than being fed to those thunder lions, right?
What do you think? God. Kind of cowards and shit. I'm happy to be alive. Thank you.
Come on, let's get out of this pigsty.
But he's telling me there's something that smells worse than Tormund around here. Oh. No doubt he was still involved. As Braden takes the care, it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 casts of prestidigitation to get this pig off of him.
I was just about to say, as he walks up, I look at him and I'm just like, one more. I just like prestidigitation, just snap my fingers.
When Gale does Yankee Candle level of fresh rain. Powers of Bed Bath and Beyond Gale.
Hell yeah.
That was a great description. I appreciate that.
I spent too much time with a Southern mother, you know.
We're running a 2 for $9 special. Buy one, get one free.
Let me tell you that
Tormund,
brown
you're
sugar
free.
that brown sugar one has been lit in my house more than a few times. It does well combating the smell of 2 boys.
Noted.
Get the wood wick.
Good to know. Noted.
Oh, well, that was pretty good. As Samara kind of like cracks her neck and her arms. Good work, everybody. It's quite the fight.
Who's your friend?
My name is Riley.
I was quite impressed, Riley, at what you did. I wasn't expecting that.
Was there a choice? A kid. Was trying to do my job, whether I agreed with it or not. All of you that gave me a chance to make a choice.
What's been going on here? This is not at all what I remember this place to be.
Saman's gone with the money. Why take 1,000 small jobs when you can take one large? And this is a big one. The minute that those people came, whatever they are, and I honestly don't know what they are anymore.
I don't either.
Strange Stormbringers. But not from Neverwinter. That's for sure. And I don't even know if those Stormkin, the things that look half human and half cloud, half lightning, I don't even know what they are. They mean business. And they brought their pocketbooks. None of us knew what the end game was, right? No, you just take the job. You've done this for this long, you understand? Take the job, and the jobs came steadily. And then things started to get out of hand. There's always been a balance before between what we do and what the law does. But at the end of the day, I still have to survive. What choice can you make? There's no going back. There's no taking off the rose. You'll be a dead man. Looks like you've just taken yours off at the right time, Samara.
The time is now. You're right. We could die. Pretty sure they're already after me. But it's always been about survival, so just have to survive this, I guess.
Well, you certainly ended up with a better lot than me. I've been feeding people to lions for weeks now.
It's rough.
Whatever those things were, they've all come from the same source. Talking lions are certainly new for me, but whatever level of magic this is, it's Talos related. It's I believe it all now. I didn't believe it until the storm settled over the city. I didn't believe it until you couldn't see the Shard of Night anymore. I didn't believe it until I was hauling off people like I worked for some sort of fascist regime. I've worked for a lot of bad people, Samara. But I've never seen power like this before.
I don't like it. Not one bit.
Each city is governed by a different sect right now. You know, when we started, when this all began, everything came out of Black Lake. Understood. We were aiding a local uprising. They called themselves the Nashers. Sure, they had a fanatical hard line, but it was a balance. It was a balance between what was happening between the Lord Protector and his paladins and the Protector's Enclave. It made sense. There wasn't a balance within the city at the moment. Things got twisted. And they started becoming radicalized. Once the whispers of the storm were in their ears, there was no turning back. Before I knew it, we were just as bad as them. Traveling amongst the city now, it was like 4 different worlds. You can see the blood on the streets here. These lions have ravaged everything. What little these people had around the scar, it's destroyed. They were savage. I'll have to sleep with those screams the rest of my life. And that's mine to bear. I didn't have the strength to risk my own life to do the right thing. Maybe I can now.
I think you can. I had to do the same thing. It came a point where, you're right, it becomes more than just a job. There's a moral choice that we all have to make. And it's gone too far now. You're right, the city is not what I knew growing up. Everything's changed. But
this your friends, your very, very powerful friends. This is a chance.
I think so. I look up at Gale. I didn't really believe this power till I saw him. He has something. I don't quite know what it is. I don't quite understand it. But pretty sure it was him that just cleared the sky.
What is his name?
You know, I knew him as Issac. But his friends call him Gale.
As Riley holsters his daggers, makes his way over to Gale. Sir Gale, my name is Riley. As he takes a knee and unpins that black Bakara off of his cloak. I want to thank you for sparing me this day. Giving me another chance. Even though I know I don't deserve it. And while I certainly can't do anything to gain your trust today, I hope that I can provide something of worth for the future. All I know are the skills that I have. If there's information that you seek, intel within the city, it would be my honor to retrieve it for you. As he stands back up.
Actually, before he stands back up, I would kind of crouch down to meet his gaze at his eye level. Riley, you said, right?
Yes.
Let me
Riley.
ask you, when that moment came, where you threw down your daggers, what was going on in your head?
It was the first time that... I'll be honest, I think it was the first time that I thought I had a choice to do something else without it costing my life imminently. It was an opportunity. It was a chance.
Samara here, maybe unbeknownst to her, had a hand in an attack against my former family. But she made a choice to stop, to change. And I'm beginning to really understand, especially as of late. Second chances. Rebirth. What comes after the storm? And if you can make that commitment to fight, we will need everything. Your knives, your knowledge, connections, access, anything that will help. You two can play an integral part in turning everything around and saving the city. But the biggest thing you have to commit to is yourself. Can you do that?
I can. And I will. As a single tear from his, he wipes it away, hits the ground. Small sprig of grass crawls up and out as the blood stains fade away from that cobblestone. Small piece of grass grows up and out.
You could call this a resistance. You could call it a rebellion. I'm going to call it a rebuilding. And I would be honored to have you join us.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
As he throws his hood off, showing his clean-shaven face and crew cut, putting his hands on his hips. Just kind of looking up at the sunlight. What a day.
We're just getting started. I have something for you. It's not necessarily my thing, but might be an appropriate replacement for your Black Rose. As I produce a black feather from Arkonan's shot. Try this on for size.
If it gives me any of the prowess that man displayed today, I will take half of it and gladly be happy.
You chose to stop. I think you're already there.
Thank you.
Can I stand up? And besides, if you screw anything up, I'm pretty sure Tormund will find all kinds of ways to make you pay. As I chuckle.
The rather large man looks over as Tormund still eating fruit next to Stanley, the man in pig shit. No longer.
Direkt, we eat one of these pigs that's over here.
I'm not ending any of these piggies' lives today. But if the people inside that house have some fresh bacon, then I don't have to slaughter because I'm tired. I would oblige.
Buddy, you know any place got any bacon around here?
Like literally, it's like a small, it's like an artisanal meat shop, you know, the kind that you find in it would typically this is like the wholesale division for the shop that's up in Black Lake, you know, because they wouldn't have the smell of pig shit there. You can only have after all the hard work and the prosciutto's been cured, it brought up to the main shop. I think you can probably just go in there.
Yeah, but I mean, you know this area, right? I mean, it's got to be some good,
come from
good stuff.
The Protector's Enclave.
What is your name, friend?
My name is Stanley.
Stanley.
My name is Stanley.
And why did they
Stanley.
want you? What were you doing? Sorry, Samara.
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
I've been giving them information over time of who comes and goes. They threatened to take my floral shop away.
Photoshop, like photos.
Floral.
Laurels. Oh, sorry.
What is a photo?
What's an auto shop?
Look at this photograph!
Oh God! The storm's back! Run!
It's been bad enough. It's having to only sell inside my own district. This is... You know how Neverwinter is. There's fresh cut flowers on every doorstep. I've been able to support many of our shops. Times were tough. There was bills and mouths to feed. This felt like the only way. So I gave them information. People who came to and fro, names, places, times. They wanted to know everything.
So, what did you give him recently? Come on, fork it up.
Patrols, and when they moved, and like I said, business was already horrible anyway.
So what did you do to piss them off? Have them feed you to the lions?
My youngest daughter, June. She didn't know. She was cutting flowers next to my journal. She knocked over the vase. It ruined my records for 2 weeks. The ink ran when I had nothing to give them. They wanted to prove a point. They declared me an agent of the Lord Protector and took me away. And when they didn't believe my story, they said that the lions would pull the truth from me. And that's how I got here.
And your daughter? Is she okay?
She is fine. Told them that I was the one to blame. I did not blame my own daughter. I am not that kind of father. I have to live with my choices. I would not be able to live with that.
Let's be nice. All right. So when you go back to Protector's Enclave, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stroll your happy ass over to the Guilty Goose, talk to Sheridan. Get flowers up with him. Go around like you normally do all your stuff. This time, look for the other guys. Don't look for all these assholes roaming around from the Lord Protector. Look for these guys here who tried to kill you. Keep an eye on them. I'm gonna come find you.
So am I held to the same arrangement as before? Only to you now?
No, I'm actually just asking you to do this as a favor for saving your life. I'm not gonna kill you if you don't find anything.
This doesn't sound just like a favor. Sounds like it could lead to more.
I mean, I could make it more if I wanted to, but at this point, you've had the absolute scared of you at this point anyway, so, I mean, just be smart about it. You got a family. Never mind. You know what? Just go. Take care of your family. We've got this. This is stupid. Take care of your daughter. Go take care of your flower shop. Go talk to Sheridan. Go.
Well, I'm so confused right now. I don't even know if I can...
Just be careful.
Listen. I thought I could make you a spy. You're not a spy. You're a dad. Go be a dad. Go be a dad. Go be a flower shop owner. Go do what you do.
I don't mind trying to help, but just... It sounds like the slippery slope that I was in before. I want to... What do you...
If you want to help, give us any information you know about the Black Bakara. What are they, anything you know about this?
They were the ones who shook me down for information. I know little of them. They wanted to know everything. They wanted to know when the paladins passed, how many of them there were, and when the patrols came and went. They wanted to know when they went for lunch. They wanted to know for dinner. They wanted to know what they ate. Any piece of information that could possibly lead to trackable patterns. I'm sure of it. And something easy to do for a florist on a regular routine. I was able to note most of it. And it's... It is lengthy, and it's a different... The Protector's Enclave is a different kind of spell right now. It's not like this, but it's certainly not right either. There's not much freedom there. The curfews come early. And freedom is at an all-time low.
I think we know about that a little bit, yes.
It's not in a good place either. It's just under a different kind of fist. It needs to stop too. Otherwise, it'll be the same. It doesn't matter who your new lord is. Whether it's a paladin of the Enclave, a Black Bakara in the night, or one of the Stormbringers of Talos, it doesn't matter. It's a bad situation. I'll do my best, and I'll certainly check in on your friend at the Guilty Goose. It's the least I can do. And yes, thank you for saving me. You didn't have to roll me into that big shit, but you did. Even if I didn't want to go, it was the right move. So thank you, Dragonborn. And I know this doesn't mean... What if you need some flowers? You know where to go if you could get past the fucking curfew.
As long as they're not black roses.
Actually, that could be something.
Oh?
Think about it. The Black Rose, the storm. I remember leaving the Guilty Goose, and I believe seeing your flowers on the windowsills. And with all of the shit that was going on, the storm, and the very angry, upset guards for whatever reason, I remember seeing those flowers, and it was a small sign of normalcy. Perhaps we can use that. We can't do this alone, I don't believe. We're going to need help from people like Riley, from people like you, others who are tired of whatever regime is oppressing the city. The biggest threat currently is the storm. Perhaps maybe we can use the flowers as a signal. Or perhaps maybe just a bit of reprieve for the people of the city. I think you should continue your routes. And if you find information that is useful, you should let us know. But Tormund is right, you're a father.
I will send notes inside the flowers to the Guilty Goose. Anything of interesting note, I will send that way. He nods his head. Thank you. Thank all of you for this glorious day. As he begins to walk off towards the west.
I like that thought, Gale. I think people like him are what we need to help the city. A resistance of sorts. There are clearly many people like us, like him, like Riley, who want to do something, but maybe can't. If we keep finding people like that, building up this city, building up these people, we could maybe figure something out. Because we're dealing with some really, really powerful shit. Not just the storm. But if the Black Bakara is in on it too. To be honest, I don't even know if Stanley will be safe. I hope he will be.
And perhaps we focus on that section of the city next. Block off the river as the middle ground. Problem is that the Lord Protector's enclave is still there, and that is where it is most strong. So I don't know if that is the correct play. I am not a strategist with warfare.
Yeah, neither am I.
What I do know is that we can discuss plans. Riley will probably have lots of questions to you, but I could use some bacon.
I look over to Riley. Yeah, that's one other thing about this group. They really like food and drink. Takes some
You're
getting used to.
goddamn right, they do. Oh, what's the point of living if you don't? All right, for a good patio session right now. Haven't day drank in the sun. Just good damn Fendelin, I think.
That's the last time you watered those tomatoes.
Oh, I could use a good consecrated tomato BLT.
So the best eating ever.
Riley.
Yes.
How safe would you say we are here now?
Not very. We do have a large spotlight on top of our heads, literally. If I know Saban, he won't be very pleased. I wouldn't want to stay here any longer than I needed to. But at the same time, these people deserve a chance as well. I don't know how it's going to go. Will they try to take it back? Will it be the same that it was before? Now that the storm is not over it, will these people just be left alone? I don't know. There's questions that I can't honestly answer. But I back your call. It's not mine to make. Like Stanley has said, the city's been sectioned off in 4 different divisions. The Palace's Stormbringers, their main hub around the Shard of Night, control the Tower District. The Nashers and the Uprising control Blacklake. And the Lord Protector has his Iron Fist over the Enclave.
And you're confirming that he is a part of this?
No, it's not a part of this that I know of, but
So then,
it's just the way it's he's the last active control of the city. And everyone that I have worked with is trying to subvert that. So that leads me to believe that no, he is not working with them. He is in the last death throes of his power, and as you know, that begins to get very, very fascist very quick. So he's no better than the rest of them right now. If people aren't free. You heard Stanley? What kind of life is that? It's not any better there. It will take a unified Neverwinter before things get better. It's funny to think that the Scar may be the spot where that starts. This place has been ravaged by both Mount Hotnow and the infernal beast that came from this place. Maybe this is finally their second chance. They haven't had a lot to believe in a long time. I don't know what will happen.
well, gang, what do you think? What should be our next focus? We've got 3 separate sections of the city to look at. I feel like the Lord Protector and the Shard of Night will be the hardest.
Seeing there's a lot of angry people here that probably need a barbecue.
Yeah.
But again, that's probably just me thinking with my stomach. I just want to have a barbecue. You ever
I
think
say
a
we
little
start
good vibe
here.
go a long way?
Are you
I'm
suggesting
with her.
we throw a block party right in the middle of this this bitch? Is that what you're suggesting? Because it's bold and it's brash and I like it. Nothing says you more than throwing a party in the middle of a place that was just under protection.
Brayden, we've got sunshine. You've got beer. We've got pork. Let's remind these people what living in Neverwinter is about.
God, we have all the two food groups.
I was thinking something a little more low key, but
This is gonna be hard to tamper down. You got two strong voices over here.
yeah.
I was just about to say this is a fight you might not win, Samara.
I understand it doesn't really sound modus operandi, but I do kind of like a giant middle finger to the big guy up there in the tower.
Now you're thinking where my head is at.
Well, I could do a little sprucing here. Maybe call in a favor here. Speaking of calling in favors, we have some talking to do, Mr. Everstorm. He points over. He's noticed your necklace for some time. Let me go call in a favor or two. As he heads over to the stands, and Barley begins manifesting a literal feast. As he begins casting Hero's Feast over, and you can see the cornucopias unrolling from Shantae as just a bountiful feast begins to produce itself, as I will use my Master Chef's card.
Let's go.
On top of a Hero's Feast.
Damn.
Oh, baby.
Gonna be feeling good after that.
Hello, doctor.
Arkonan might actually have HP now.
I've got more HP than you, boy.
You're right.
So, Arkonan will kind of sidle up to everyone. He's been absent for a little bit, and I'll just walk up to Riley and I'll look out. Was Riley, was it? Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, that's correct.
I have a quick question. Did you know those guys? And then everybody turns and looks, and I've piled all the bodies up.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Would it be weird to see them walking again?
I'd rather not.
Cool, we need all the help we can get. You're outvoted.
Question: Did any of them play an instrument? Like all of them?
This is very strange. But
I mean, we
today
need
is a
band for
strange
dinner,
day.
right?
This
I
is
don't
strange.
know if can they play instruments after they're
I mean, not great.
Barley looks back. God damn it, Arkonan. Just put him under the fucking tarp. He'll be freaking people out. I know you feel all Billy Badass, but we don't need to go full Thriller on this party
Well,
until we
I was
at least
gonna-
get some booze flowing, all right?
I was
They've
gonna
already...
wait until the party, or they would serve us booze. I don't know, whichever one.
Jesus Christ, these been people getting fed to lions. Don't scare them away from zombies. You realize the last time that happened was when this whole middle of the town was ripped open. Put them underneath a tarp and put them back on the goddamn stagecoach, boy.
All right.
It's you know what? Maybe another 20 years, but not today.
Well, we got to start small, get people used to it. Expose one by one, exposure therapy. It's a real thing.
I'm waiting for the hashtag. Can we normalize zombies in town yet? Can we normalize
necromancy?
normalize necromancy?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I need a shirt. I need a shirt stat.
Hashtag
Dude.
normalized necromancy.
Oh my God, we're gonna make a fortune. We can make a fortune off this D&D shirt.
Yeah. RoBear, get on it, all right? Get on it. Tomorrow. I want a design. It's just got to have like one hand, you know, normalized necromancy with one hand. That's it. So yeah, I guess we're throwing a barbecue.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
As you guys spend next part of the afternoon putting together a block party. As slowly people make their way out of their houses from being bunkered down, cleaning up the blood. Restless at first. Slowly beginning to see the new intentions. Luring them out with food is always a good start. As bit by bit, this once scarred district begins to come together again. Between the merriment, evening in the sun, the beer flowing from Braden Barley, I will not have you guys roll. With that offering, you have bolstered the morale inside of the district, already with sunlight and the merriment. This district is now currently stable.
Woo.
Over a period of the evening, you guys being able to establish connections with what essentially would be community leaders to talk about the challenges of reinforcing and protecting what they have. Over the course of that meeting, a large decision comes up, of which all of you are in council with. As a decision must be made of what to call the new district. It doesn't need to be named the goddamn Scar District anymore. Large, portly man, proud of himself, classic male pattern balding, thick walrus mustache. It may be, but it's our pile of shit. It deserves to have a better name. None of this would have been possible without any of you. So we look to you.
Can I make a suggestion?
I'm all ears.
This place was under the control of killers, murderers, and thugs. Guys have a hope, a chance to make more of what the rest of Neverwinter has thought of you. Why not call this district New Hope? Because that's what it is. It's a new hope that you live beyond being the scar, live beyond being the southeast corner. Live beyond where Black Lake shits and it washes this direction. It's my thought. Guys, go ahead.
That's better than what I had, and you see me cross out what's on my page, and anybody who looks sees that it says shit strict.
So mote it be. This place is New Hope.
I like it.
I think it is perfect.
That word starts spreading around the city. I'm sure that'll really rattle the Lord Protector.
And the storm.
And the storm. I like it.
As they raise by the end of the day, new city banners. That contain an outstretched hand on them. And a large cornucopia. As the new branding of the District of New Hope rises. After a long day of feasting, you guys get a well-deserved night's sleep in New Hope. Go ahead and mark a long rest, and then go refill your beverages.
Yay.
Also, chat, that long rest means level 8.
Yay! Level 8! Level 8!
See, make sure my equipment reset. Oh. Okay.
Perfect times. We just had a blip.
We did just have a little blip. Little
Perfect
blippity
timing.
blip.
Oh, that's so awesome. I'm so happy.
How'd you like Lokur, man?
Is it? How do you spell that, by the way? I just want to make sure I'm spelling it right.
Lokorr. Lokur.
Okay. Got her.
Guys, I'm going to run a quick ad during this break while nothing's going on, so we can stop all that crazy adpocalypse we're going through right now. Hopefully this will take care of the ad problem for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and roll a 90-second ad, or no, I'm gonna run a 180, so it'll take care of the whole meal deal. You're not gonna miss anything, guys, I promise. We're just getting beverages. What is it based off of? It's Lokur is the first of my homebrew gods. Lokur is it's like nature. It's you know, it's like I said before, he's the god of new beginnings and nature and life cycle and second chances. You don't know what the amulet does. He doesn't know what the amulet does. Right now, it's just that symbol of his god. Seems familiar because, yeah, all the gods have been done. You mix it, it's a hodgepodge. You pick out the bits and pieces, so nobody really filled exactly what I wanted, but I wanted it to tell the story of Gale Everstorm, which is him having a second chance. I didn't want to give him a shitty father or a shitty mother or anything like that, so we gave him a good life, and it was just literally a shit chance that his parents perish during a storm, which may or may not been a chaotic storm brewed from Talos.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, so he looks a little bit like a good nature god, a little bit like Stormlord. It's like my little in-between mixture. Because it's what fits my narrative. So yeah, so Lokor is one of my first of many homebrew gods now.
See, in my mind, he looks like a level 40 Cheekios.
He's kind of got that going on for sure.
The golds and the greens, the antlers, the ribbons.
Love him.
It was a total change. That most of the time, like anybody that's encountered gods have usually been just so omnipresent, powerful that it's a different kind of feeling. This was got to do a different take on a god, one that believes in love and second chances and all that wonderful stuff. It was good to get to RP that side for once.
Yeah,
Very heartwarming.
and that's why I
Wholesome
just
shit.
like a little kid just fucking threw my arms around him, like,
I know.
even though he's a god.
He
Yeah, I
hugged you
know.
first. Like that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
And he cried for me.
Yeah.
Imagine
god
being
does that?
embraced by your god. Like that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's normally you get the Greek like, I did some nasty things with some humans and there you are, and now I must take care of you.
Yeah.
It's just, I regret having you and your mother's up.
Basically.
But you're here, so
You're here, so I guess I will give you boons.
Yeah.
The Greeks
The whole
really
thing
had
that-
some self-fucking loathing, man.
Yep.
The thing that makes me very curious is now, why did Gale's parents feel the need to adopt or take that baby from Saban? There's so many questions.
I already have an idea. I already think I know.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty well there that they couldn't conceive a son.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They had to hire Saban to produce a son and do it in a black market fashion to where that they would not know that it was not theirs.
Yeah.
So it could be legally
that whole
bound.
thing was being an heir and taking over, right?
Yep.
But what they didn't know was that I was not able to muster their type of magic, and it's a risk to the claim of the family if I'm casting very different magic than they are. So I became like the evil stepchild, right, of hell,
Yeah.
the failure.
And you can see that that she has been blamed her entire time for your former mother, who you thought was your mother, has been blamed the entire time for not producing a son, and then you come along and it's like, well, you know what? I know you're not mine anyway, and she probably didn't want you in the first place, and so now she can secure her own family line and her own political agenda. All she
Yep.
needed was a little something.
Hmm.
All right,
She
get
got-
mine.
Really knows that was-
boy.
Oh my god! And then that scene with Riley. God, I've never
Oh my
felt more
God.
powerful in my life. Like, God, he's kneeling
even-
before me. I'm like, what?
I know.
I'm like so awkward. Like Gail's just standing there, like, okay, everyone's watching.
He's so honorable.
My Lord and Savior, I will do whatever you tell me to.
I
Oh,
must
but then when he
protect him.
cried and the grass sprouted, I was like, oh my god.
All I'm saying is you gave him a cool feather, but you didn't give Samara a cool feather. So Samara will remember this.
Oh, look out.
You gave
I was
him
gonna
a
give you
feather.
this. I was gonna give you this amazing, like, frozen teardrop that I was working, and now you're just not gonna get anything.
I'm a god.
Well, it was
but
the
I'm a
symbol.
petty
It was
god.
like the symbology, like, you
Yes,
know, like
it was very
he
nice.
put it down, and I'm like, here, take this for now. I had it, and it's like you're literally like, here's fate in front of you, like.
Here's
And
my
you
jump.
chose a different path, right? Like,
It's true. It's true.
We just have a
And-
Westworld reference in chat, really?
Doesn't look like anything to me.
No.
I understood
All
that.
right, Bernard.
Do you guys see this? Doesn't look like anything to me.
Doesn't look like anything to me. Interesting
watch
progression of this
last
episode.
season.
What are you doing? That last season was
It's all out.
epic.
I know it's. I've just been slacking on my TV watching. The girlfriend doesn't watch the same TV as me, so
Ah, that's why I stream, because the wife watches like Beverly House, whatever the hell it is, Property
There's
Brothers.
just 2 seasons
and-
out, right? There's not 3 right now.
of Westworld. There's
Yeah.
three.
3. The third one is like completely different from season 1 and
Dude.
2.
The third one is total cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay,
cyberpunk.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, okay, I have. All right, I was just
Yeah.
making sure. I was like, I forget the timeline. I'm like, which one is which?
It took me a while to watch to get through Watchmen because like she doesn't like dramas. So she likes very informative stuff. Like she loves informative murder porn, like every girlfriend does.
Truth.
And then she usually likes to watch like Discovery Channel and stuff like that. So it's and I like that stuff, but I can only watch like a little bit of it before I want to be entertained.
Damn it!
Quite
I can
damn.
only watch so much Deadliest Catch. Can we please watch P.S. I Love You?
Oh, thank God it's not Deadliest Catch or anything like that. She watches like more documentary stuff. So or just Harry Potter all the time.
I mean,
Oh.
who doesn't love a good Harry Potter flick? You're a
My-
wizard, Harry.
Oh no, she will literally replay it for weeks on end. She will go through all the movies and then start from the beginning again.
My
Aw.
6-year-old is hooked. She constantly asks me, "Dad, can we watch Harry Potter now? Dad, can we watch Harry Potter now? Dad, can we watch Harry Potter now?"
Got my
That sounds like
Slytherin
Amanda.
notebook.
That's
Ah, awesome.
of course
That's what I
you're a
used to take
Slytherin.
notes. I am a
Of course you're a
Slytherin.
Slytherin. It's all right. I'm Ravenclaw. We're right
with
in the
you.
middle. There's no bending, no nothing. Ravenclaw. It's just what it is.
I don't even know what I am. I haven't done it in.
Gotta take
a
the
while.
quiz.
Dude, you're Hufflepuff. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, you're
it
totally
definitely is.
I can register
See
as
what happens to us.
everything except for a Gryffindor, pretty much, depending on how they run the survey.
Every survey I've had has been Ravenclaw. Every single one. Even the crap surveys have been Ravenclaw. It's like, come on, man. There's got to be something here.
Yeah, you're Ravenclaw.
It all depends on how they stack the questions. If they give me a bunch of ones about being eating, drinking, being merry, I'll show up underneath Hufflepuff. If they show a bunch of ones about research and being on your craft, you'll end up in Ravenclaw. And if you put a bunch of ambitious shit, you show up under Slytherin. As long as you're not trying to be a tryhard, and which that's what puts you in
did just
Gryffindor.
call all Gryffindors try hard?
Fucking tryhards. Straight tryhards.
Statement made.
You can put me in any house except for Gryffindor. Tryhards. Nothing worse than what you hold. Oh shit!
Slytherin.
Slytherin. Yeah.
Slytherin. Yep. Slytherin.
Yeah. Slytherin's real easy when you're like, yeah. You respect that hustle. You get that hustle and that ambition, and you're like, am I a fascist?
Maybe.
So, you guys picking up well rested, still inside the New Hope district. With fresh morning, that means there's a roll for coffee.
Ooh, baby.
Who's
I forgot what's our
participating?
coffee roll. I'm in.
Oh my god.
We rolling straight, or is this
I'll roll this time. I'll roll too.
is this taking advantage of our constitution?
I'll be honest, it's been so long, I can't remember exactly how we did it, but I think probably rising to wake up. We're gonna do a constitution roll on it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in, the older you get, the better modifier you have because of your natural leaning. So who's participating? Raise your hand.
I will, just because
I'll participate to wake up. Yeah.
All right.
I will participate.
Oh, we got a full set.
We got a full
Natural
set.
1, you never wake up again.
So modifier is -1.
5,
You
6.
are now eternally asleep.
All right. Dirakt has a +5. Braden Barley has a +4. Let's see here. No, we're gonna leave Braden out of it because he's gonna snooze. He's gonna sleep in. Oldest to youngest, then Arkonan's got a +4. Then I don't know where Samara fits in the range between Gale and Tormund.
Is that +4 on top of my con?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe right in the middle.
Right in the middle. All right. So we're gonna go with Tormund. Tormund, you got a 3. Samara 2. Gale a 1.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Go ahead and lead it off, Arkonan.
Oh, sleeping in. Snooze button.
That's a 10.
Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Constitution out, but we're gonna do it just by age. I'm literally gonna add it on your sheet. I'm gonna put the coffee proficiency on there. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna run off of this, and this is what it's gonna be.
Nice. I love it. All right, then that's an 8.
That's an 8 for you.
Are we taking Constitution out of it? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take Constitution out of it. This is gonna be this is gonna be morning coffee. It's gonna be its own line item.
So we saving the old man for last?
Yeah, old man for last. Right? He's the raid boss.
Come on, baby, nat 20. Give me that.
Oh
No! You guys are snoozing, man.
Oh my god.
That's a 7 for me.
All right, I'll roll.
Discipline
+2
Samara.
on there.
Whoa!
Oh,
God.
she's beat me
Wow.
once already. Oh my god. Good god, that's a 21 from Samara.
21.
Oh!
Okay, 20.
Oh,
Damn
dirty,
it.
dirty 20 for Gale. Not gonna get it done. Let's see what the old man's got back in the tank with his +5.
21! That's a roll off.
We got a straight D20 roll off between the old man Arkonan and our very own assassin Samara.
All right. Do I add anything to this? Do I add the +2 again?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
your
it
+2.
20.
just a straight?
Oh, you're gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
+2?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, 19.
pretty good.
It's pretty good rolls.
Oh.
That was close.
Only a +5. That'll be a 17. You're gonna beat the old man up.
Samara. Up early.
New raid boss.
Beaten again. I smell a familiar smell as the smile creeps across my face. Samara, how are you getting the coffee ready this morning?
Samara wanted, since she has her new friends and she appreciates everything that they've done for her thus far. She made her very best effort to be the first one to wake up today, and she set her internal alarms and made sure that she was going to get up before everybody else, and sure enough she did. So she would get up, and she's not exactly an expert at this, but she's watched a little bit thus far of how you guys have brewed your drinks previously, so she's learned a little bit. She pulls out a bunch of I would picture her coffee being a bit on the stronger side, actually.
Traditional black Bacara brew.
Yeah. I could see it just being like straight black coffee. She doesn't really have any milk or sugars out for anybody. She just kind of has the black coffee ready to go. And that's how she feels that it's the best way to serve it. So.
It's just strong ass wake the dead. If you need to kill someone tonight, secretly kind of coffee that, you know, if you're not ready for it, will kind of give you some hardcore jitters.
I got turned on to Vietnamese coffee today. One of the
that
engineers next to
stuff
me is
is
Vietnamese.
strong.
And he just
Yes.
it's a little packet, and he's like, just put this in hot water, and it's coffee,
That effed
sugar,
me up.
and cream all mixed together.
That shit
and
makes
he just
my-
poured into it, and I was like,
Oh
I
my
could
God,
hear
yeah.
colors.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's where I want to scrape off the first layer of my skin. Did that I did that in Montreal. I'm glad I was very, very intoxicated to offset it.
I felt like the end of 2001: Space Odyssey. That whole day.
Dude, for real.
Chad, if you haven't done it, I mean, get a small. Because that's all
Yeah.
Yeah.
like.
Oh, it's delicious though.
My coworker left one at my desk
Yep.
one day, and he was like, "It was an
Me
ice
too.
one." You remember? You remember it? It was
I
just
was-
like, I got a fourth of the way through, and I'm like typing. I'm like, I have so much energy. What is happening? Oh my god, I'm so awake. What's happening? There's still three-fourths of cup left. What do I do?
Yeah. I can't do it.
Just like, oh.
Looks like
Amazing.
I've got a 15-minute drive tomorrow. I got the closest Vietnamese coffee
Oh,
place I
you've
have
never
to
had
me.
it. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
wow.
Good luck.
Hey, tomorrow you're gonna hashtag normalize necromancy with that shit.
Wait, the new spot got it. Never mind. I got one down the street. We've got
There
a
you
new Vietnamese restaurant that just
Nice.
opened up.
That'll knock you on your ass and then get you back up again multiple times.
I'm rolling there at 11 o'clock. Give me a coffee.
That's some strong shit you got there, Samara. I like
Oh,
it.
yeah. I'm glad you do.
I like it a lot. Tormund's gonna have to go and suck on one of these sow's teats to make it all right, but that's his own goddamn fault.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It'll keep you
So
awake,
what's
that's
wrong?
for sure.
Oh, I'm very much awake after that.
Riley goes and pours himself a cup. It will certainly take the edge off of whatever shit you're doing that day. He goes over like a champ and gets he gets like the HODL. He's got like the 7-Eleven like Max mug. It's like one of those like Boy Scout unfoldable like camp tin mugs, but it's huge. You're like,
Yeah.
where does he keep that on himself? You get used to it. Everyone wakes up. Barley refuses to get up and is only using his mage hand to do things. It's literally flipping the ends of bacon over next to the flat iron while he's still half dazed.
He doesn't happen to have a mage hand bringing him coffee, does he? Because I want to try and intercept that.
Oh, no, he's not bringing coffee over to him. He's trying to sleep and cast.
I'll sit there waiting to see if he's going to have a hand that's going to bring him coffee as I can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, it's a hand that comes over to bring some bacon, like the first little bit for him to nibble on, but no, he hasn't brought any coffee over to him yet.
Ignoring the hand. Braden, can you have one of your hands bring me some coffee, please?
Say the password. Or pull the finger. Good choice.
I'm just gonna reach out and look for a finger to pull.
Oh my god.
As the mage hand comes back retrieving some of that strong brew, maybe even stronger, that was blown out the side of those friar robes.
Just wait until after the coffee.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
So, now that we've liberated this part of town, a new hope. What's on the agenda next?
Next block. Work our way around this city. Liberate it all.
I did like the idea of the river being the, us versus them divider. It'd be easier to hold one side than to have to cross over the river to hold two halves.
There's some truth to that. Sorry, Samara. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I think the problem is that if we take care of the storm and whatever power is controlling that section, even if we do that, then we still have the Lord Protector and his enclave, right?
Which reminds me, actually, the storm. Look, I'm still kind of confused by everything that's going on. Gale, did you stop that storm? Was that actually you, or was that something else? I'm still like, I don't get it. I mean, I saw, like, I've been seeing a lot of crazy things lately. What I saw yesterday was pretty crazy.
They say seeing is believing. It was a group effort. It was not just me. I, of course, was the one to get rid of the storm, but you were all there too.
Basically, he just said it was a group effort, but yes, he did all the work.
Thank you, Arkonan.
Well, I had
very, very humble of you.
I got answers, things that I've been questioning and wondering for a long time. And a sense of clarity and direction.
Wait, was your night of sleep that good?
You could say that, yes. As I
All I got was Braden trying to cuddle.
Some would say that is a good night too, Arkonan. As I fidget with my amulet, and then I just glance over at Braden and just like kind of give him like a slight nod and smile. But I think you're right, but this may be the former talking, but the Lord Protector is not, per my understanding, a good person, and you've seen what his guard does. So even if we take care of that problem, we have another problem on top of that.
You're
but
right.
That quadrant of the city houses the only direct routes, per my knowledge, across the river.
The Lord Protectorate part of the city is what holds?
Yes. The three bridges are to the west of the city, near the mouth of the entrance from the ocean. We had a hell of a time getting across. So, if we can get rid of the storm, perhaps we can tackle the Lord Protectants afterwards. For they will want to hold it. They'll probably stake claim to it, but that is the quarrel I see. But Dirakt, you and Arkonan, I just want to ask, you said that the Shard of Night was weird, but there was powerful magic and potentially a powerful ally there?
Oh, it was weird in the best way possible.
I don't know what that means coming from you.
Yep.
It's truly bizarre. I mean, there's strong magic there. It's helped save the city before. You've seen that massive thunderhead, and that's no doubt where I believe you've been teleported. I think Talos is sitting right on top of it. It's been the strongest source of power inside the city. It just doesn't act on it.
Yeah, that was the one thing, is when we got in there, they seemed kind of ambivalent. Just kind of, until we had to like show them something. But otherwise they were very standoffish, very like, things will work out themselves, and you know, let nature take its course, and whatever they were trying to, you know, preach was not very, there wasn't a lot of like gumption behind it.
Samara, Riley, what are your opinions on the Black Bakara's involvement in the 3 regions that remain? Is there a stronger presence somewhere versus another location, or?
I thought their strongest was here. There's definitely presence everywhere, as it's an underground network. But I would say the region surrounding the Lord Protectorate is probably somewhere where they're very active. But they're not on his side, obviously.
Riley kind of speaks up. We have a presence in all 3 of these districts except for the Protector's Enclave. That's why people like Stanley were so important to the cause. In particular, Blue Lake now. It makes sense, they're the ones with the deepest pockets. It's who pays us. The poor can't settle the disputes, it's for the rich to manipulate. That's why you see the sons and daughters of affluent families joining and being a part of the Nashers in the first place that got this whole thing started.
So, if the money is gone, say we went after Black Lake first, and the money disappeared, and we were successful in that endeavor, how inclined would the Black Bakara be to aiding in the last known quadrant?
There's money there, and there's money with the Stormbringers as well. They'll just shift to the side that pays them. They have a vested interest in how the city goes, but they don't really care who runs it. As long as there's someone paying. It's why it's easy to recruit. It's why it's easy to step forward and do what you do. Samara, you've seen it. You know, been a part of this life. It's easy to do. Easy to make a call when you don't have to believe anyone else's bullshit other than the fact that money pays and Bullshit walks. That's it. I get it. Saban's a creepy guy. He follows the beat of his own drum.
Well, I'm not the decision maker per se. Dirakt, I know you've got experience with strategy and war and fighting. Any thoughts?
Big thoughts, eh? Big thoughts? Well, I'll say this much. We're not touching the Stormbringers yet. It's not happening. We got a peep inside of a cloud right now. That's what we got. It's the eye on the prize. You go into the Protector's Enclave, you're with a whole city. There's a lot of people that still believe in it. I don't know where you start with it. What, do you dismantle it? Well, this shit's still going on up at top. We just stabilize the rest. It seems like the only play is, unfortunately, to go back home, Gale. We go back and we stop these Nashers. But what does it lead to? Then we're catty-cornered, right? We just established a good place here. It's not a good place. It's not a good position to be in. We'd like to be at least someplace that was connected, right? It's a tough call. If we go and we deal with the Nashers, and they're the easiest ones to deal with, and we remove this force, then we galvanize the Black Bakars to completely align themselves with Talos. If we go in and we push into the Protector's Enclave, we risk destabilizing the entire city and the only true rule of law that's been here in quite some time. We risk aligning ourselves and making us look like we're the same terrorists as Talos is. Or maybe it's not. Maybe we fight persuade them, but these are people set in their ways. I don't know. I don't know what is best. But even if we do push into the Protector's Enclave, it doesn't mean that we're gonna be able to drive the storm away. No, or if we take control of it and the storm is over it, what do you do? You take control, you put the Protector out of his own spot, and then we're trying to govern. We're not governors. I don't know what the hell we are. We're just trying to help. It's a shit sandwich, boy. That's what it is. It's a big shit sandwich. We have to decide which corner we're going to take a bite of. I back your play. They all have their own pros and cons. When we make that choice, we'll dissect it.
Seems to me, Gale, like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Say that these Black Bakara follow the money. They follow who's going to rule. Say we come up with one of our own. Say all of this barbecue in New Hope is organized by Riley. What if Riley becomes the beacon of new hope? And from here, we go and spread that word throughout the city. Taking over sectors, uniting people. It's not, you laugh, but
I'm not a governor.
it doesn't matter.
I'm a assassin, Tormund.
I know that. I'm just telling you. You got to give people something to look up to.
I understand that, but I'm not the one. I'm looking for my own redemption. I'm sorry that this is not something that I can do. I can aid you with what skills that I have, but governing is... I'm lucky to take out my own trash from the right time, okay?
One thing I've seen hanging with Gale, could do anything.
I respect your hopeful and optimism, but that is not me.
I like where your head is at.
Just got to give these people something to look up to.
Of we are going to need to get the city support behind us. What I do know is that the Lord Protector favors, in some capacity, from my understanding, the Scar or New Hope, because he counts on them to rebuild the city. And I would rather have an evil you know than an evil you don't, for now. What if we aligned ourselves with the Lord Protector, drove out the storm in his quadrant, then pushed into Black Lake with his forces, and drove out the Black Lake forces that were there?
No. If you align yourself with him, I'm out.
Are you a politician?
No.
Have you ever played the game of chess?
Let's just say it's personal. We can do this without him. Look, you need a leader for a resistance? I'll do it. If word starts spreading about this new hope, even if it gets around to Saban, that'll be a big middle finger to him. Could be something worth fighting for, I guess. But I'll tell you, the leader of the city right now, he's trash.
And why is that?
Honestly, it's probably because of him that this city has gone to shit. He's a criminal, sitting on his throne. Not the good kind. Let's just say he's done some things to my family that I haven't forgotten.
He's certainly not an easy guy to like.
Yeah. There's a reason he has such a bad reputation. I understand the game of playing politics. Sometimes you have to side with people you don't like. just don't know about him.
Fair enough. So we agree that the Black Spire and that district should be, or not the Black Spire, the what's it called? Shade? The one that Arkonan and Dirakt went to, what is that called? I'm blanking.
Shard of the Night?
Shard of the Night, yeah. So we agree that that district is the last district. That is where his court sits currently.
Yeah, I mean, do we blip out there?
No, I'm still here.
Yeah, still good.
Okay.
I think the problem I'm seeing is that we need to have access to the bridge unless Riley or Samara, you know of another way to and from the other side. You showed us one, but I think traveling through those means is extra dangerous now, considering where you both stand. So either we find a way to sneak across, then we hit and figure out the plan for Black Lake, or I think we go to the Lord Protector and figure out what to do there. I'm not saying to him directly, I'm just saying to that section. We also have the House of Knowledge there.
I don't think we need to sneak across if we want to get across to the Tower District. We have the able-bodied members of New Hope. Temporary bridge can be constructed, but it will lead to the Tower District.
Yeah, we've always got your sewers. You know, they come up on the other side of the Black Lake District.
Goddamn sewers.
That is true. Perhaps we do that. The other problem that we have to remember is that we are wanted, especially in Black Lake.
That's not necessarily true. Your mama wants this, but she sent paladins. That's the Nashers making the shots. Well, we need to get the hell off her property. Doesn't mean the paladins have any power until they drag us across the bridge.
True.
All I know is we gotta shit or get off the pot. We don't know how long this damn sunlight's gonna last. Gail, I promise you that you have my complete trust in your skills, but I don't want to sit around here sucking snot for too long.
I agree. I think that we should vote as a group and go from there.
Like I said, I
Lake
back your plays. I gave your advice. Yours to decide. Me, Brandon, and Riley will help where we can. This is all up to you guys and how you want to vote.
So lay out the options again, Gale.
Well, it's very simple. If we use the sewers, then we can get to the other side of the river. So we either go to the Lord Protector, that quadrant that houses the House of Knowledge and the Enclave. Try to clear out the storm. And probably have to deal with the Lord Protector and his guard. Or we use the sewers and we go into the Black Lake District and root out whoever is funding, at least from that portion, the uprising, and try our best to stop whatever is happening there and clear the storm. Those are the two options.
I'm going to vote Protector's Enclave. We've got people over there. Maybe person over there. It's risky, but got a lot of people who are living under a storm. They're probably seeing an inch of daylight to a part of town they thought themselves superior to. We can instill some hope. Maybe it can overcome. Maybe I'm just hopeful. But we need a stronghold. We need to expand from there. You don't win a battle fighting on multiple fronts. One front, push it forward. Can't tell you how many times I heard the old man say that. Whether he followed it or not, he still came home. So, you have my vote. Decide what you want to do with the rest.
Well, as much as it pains me, I guess going to that part, the Enclave, might be a good idea. You know, Riley and I should probably lay low if we head over to the Black Lake District. It's more likely for some of our people to find us, which could be trouble. So I guess I'll vote to go to the Lord Protectorate region of the city.
Was the House of Knowledge in the Lord Protectorate region?
Yes, it is.
It's my vote.
And it is settled. That is where we go. We create a unified front, or attempt to stop the storm, figure out how to deal with the Lord Protector, and try forward.
So we taking the sewers to get there? Is that the plan?
I mean, we can walk there. I think.
That
We
place
need to
that
take
was-
the sewers.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
good.
sewers is only if we have to get to the other side of the city.
Good, good. Not that I don't mind it, I'm just don't want to do it. So, good.
All right, we've got Dirakt, King of the Kobolds. You'll be fine.
Just looks back at you. Feeds his eyes.
Samara tilts her head.
Act like you didn't feed those little bastards, you little softy.
They're as bad as bait fish.
Yeah, you say that now.
Well, God gave them the sense they gave geese. Fine. It's settled. We head west. What are we gonna do when we get there? I mean, we can check in on the guilty goose. We can check in. Oh, we never asked Stanley where his shop was, so that was brilliant. Hopefully the goose will know where the hell it's at. That's our only point of order, but we know it's going to be overrun with paladins, and those paladins are going to want a piece of our 100%. So, let's be prepared for breaking the law. And there's no doubt that your mother has let it be known. So we are going in truly as outlaws. So get yourselves ready. There's no more feast for a little bit. It's back to shit. But if we're going to give New Hope a chance, I agree. This is the best it has from being overrun. So let's do it.
Someone's gonna grab a turkey leg off the table. What, I can't have a roadie? Don't look at me like that, Dirakt.
Oh, it's just gross seeing you eat the cold skin like that.
It's where all the nutrients are.
Yeah, God's sakes. Heat it back up in the skillet. It's just gross, slimy. That first bite, it's like the ratio is like 2% meat to 90% like skin and fat. That's cold and it gives me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about your. All right, the rest of it will be delicious, but you eating cold skin is just gross. I'm sorry. What are you guys standing around for? Thought this coffee was gonna kick you in the ass. Let's pack up camp. Let's go do some shit. Shall we? So, you guys break up your temporary camp inside of New Hope. Now would probably be a good time to show the map and where we're headed to. Probably should have had it up over the whole planning session. But
that's why I was like, wait, which way are we going?
Yeah, no.
It would have been helpful, but I was like, yeah, it's fine. There's a spire.
That's
it's
fine.
dark. It's something.
Here's the problem. I was doing it. I had it in front of me because I can change my screen, and I didn't realize that I didn't change yours. I'm like, what? It's all in. What do you mean you can't see this? This is so much easier this way. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so fucking sorry.
Worst DM ever.
Dude, literally the worst. Literally the worst.
You still gotta show. Yeah, there you go. It's like you still gotta show chat. Like,
yeah.
Hey, what did we did a hero's feast and a chef's feast, or what was it?
So hero's feast will not apply. Those were modifiers I was adding to bolster. And you guys didn't have to roll to stabilize the community. Now we will have some temp from the chef's feast. We will get what's that? It is our something plus something. Our level plus. Looking at it, I make these things. I don't remember them, guys. Okay. There's a lot. New shit has come to light. All right. Party adds with them, and I use the Master Chef's Feast. It's double their level plus proficiency, and that was Braden Barley doing it. His proficiency is a 3, 14. So you got 17 temporary hit points right now, and that is it.
More than that. All right. You did it during level 7. Yeah.
I'm only applying the card. The Hero's Feast will be consumed. For allowing the community. So we are over here. This is officially the New Hope district, and we are making ourselves all the way over here into the Protector's Enclave. This bad boy.
Yep.
Making our way, not quite downtown, moving fast.
making our way out west, walking slow, trying not to get captured. Doodly-doodly-doo.
That was an interesting situation because we could have built a tent bridge to the Tower District. We could have taken the sewers to the Blue Lake. Or gone over to the Protector's Enclave.
I never thought about it. I just thought, I was like, okay, I'm just going to let you guys choose. And then when I sit down, I was like, this is a really hard decision. This is
Well, I mean, that's why
really
we
hard.
talked about it for an hour because it's like there's a lot of pros and cons to everything.
No, it completely
tough
changes
decision.
how I write the rest of this campaign. It 100% completely changes it. This is a totally different feel. Like, we're essentially headed to destabilize the region further. Like, you guys have started a whole new faction. Like, if you're successful, there is no more Enclave. There is only all of New Hope.
That was
Does the
the
city even
conversation
stay
we
the
had.
city? Does the city even stay the city at that point? Does it become a separate deal on the other side of the river? Is it a fucking civil war when we're done? I don't even know.
Oh man.
Well, what I
There's two
love that's
different
fascinating
interests.
about this is that the castle is on the other side of the river.
Yeah. So what does that mean?
And which is so interesting to me because that's where he presumably is, right? The castle never, you know what I mean? Like,
The castle is essentially the furthermost boundary of Protector's Enclave, but yes, it is on the Blue Lake side, technically.
yeah. So it's just interesting.
Yeah, guys, it's right up here. So you would think of like a castle. Typically, you would want, somewhere fortified here, but that's not how the region been. It's been up where the money was at. Well, the money's trying to usurp it. Is he even still in the castle? You don't even know. Now, the castle, still canonically to D&D, is halfway torn apart. So it's been primarily governing out of the wing in the Hall of Justice. You do know that.
But the Hall of Justice is blown up.
You don't even know what damage has been done. You've seen flames, you've seen it exploded, but to what extent?
True.
You don't know. You haven't had any reconnaissance done there.
No, we just saved a bunch of people down at the waterfront. One guy kept having to pull out of the water because he was a moron.
The day that Tormund blew his own session, dark magic. Someday. Did that dude live? Did he die?
Yeah, he lived. He ran off with his wife.
Yeah, I need to. That has to circle back around at some point in time. Like, you're gonna see them at dinner, and he's just gonna run.
Oh, I thought he died. I thought later you saw him get gutted or something, and was just like, all of that was for nothing. It was like,
no, he ran. It was somebody else who got gutted down the other hall. This is the one that survived. Him and the missus.
Oh, this guy's worthless. But yeah, great.
Or did he?
You saved him.
Now you got me questioning. I thought we saved them both, but maybe he did get gutted on the dock.
I'd have to go back and watch it. I'd have to go back and watch it and see. So, you guys are deciding to push into the Protector's Enclave. Are you deciding to go by day or by night?
Night? Question mark?
Had a barbecue, had a rest, got our poo in a pile.
Early. Yeah.
It's probably early evening.
Yeah.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably around there. Yeah, we know that there's a curfew in place.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Curfews never stop me.
Hey, you can shadow walk. You're fine. Bit harder for the non-shadow walkers.
Yeah, we should probably go a bit earlier in the day before the curfew gets enforced.
That's probably a couple hours before curfew would be our style then, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Everybody has a lunch of cold turkey legs and leftovers from the cornucopia as you guys begin making your way westerly out of New Hope. First thing that you notice is essentially a well-fortified wall, as timbers now rise up double the size, almost 18 feet, that has been fortified, an existing wall from the Protector's enclave that stretches from north to south, completely walled in. One solitary gate that rests in the center, being the only remaining easy entrance back in. Ample guards, well armed, plate mail, massive two-handed warhammers. Protector's most elite guard seem to be stationed everywhere that you can see. What would you guys like to do?
"18 feet tall." I assume the gate's closed at this point.
This is the very tail end. Last bit of people are getting across the border, or it goes into complete lockdown. You can see straggling merchant class hustling to try to get their way back in.
Do we try to sneak in with the merchants?
I was gonna say, maybe we can try to casually, inconspicuously make our way through.
We're travelers, aren't we? We're going to a destination within Protector's Enclave. So we got restrictions on who's going through the gate.
Riley puts his hood up. I'm ready. If anyone is going to do anything to assist them on this deception, we've never done a group deception.
Actually, I have something for stealth, but not so much deception. Oh.
So, I want you all to think about how you're going to be deceptive to sneak in as merchants. Riley has advantage on deception checks. Produce a move a few pouches forward, make himself look a little bit more pedestrian. Certainly hide his weapons on side of his body. Has a +6. This will be a group tally roll. Let's go!
Oh wow.
Let's go. All right, so with a 20, that removes the lowest number on our group roll. Dirakt. Mm-hmm. I believe I have warlock things for this. And I do. As I will use disguise self. And I'm going to make myself look like a fat fruit cart salesman. Simple apron. As we have our wagon with us. Braden is going to remain himself, which is so fitting with this. We're going to make ourselves appear like merchants. We will be tied together. I'm going to have us roll with advantage on our little merchant cart that we have. If anybody wants to be tied to it in some way.
I was gonna say, do we all jump in the cart, put a tarp over it?
I think I'm gonna go as your protection. Just hired security.
All right, Tormund's gonna be hired security. Anybody else that wants to be security?
I look like I could be security. I look tough.
Both of you look pretty Billy Badass.
I could be security.
Yeah, it's totally me too. Me and Arkonan are like the best security.
By the way, the
be better off hiding in the cart as a turnip.
So you get to be the stash
Arkonan,
in the cart.
Do we have your bodies tarped up in the back again?
Oh God.
I mean, yes. Like, let's be honest. They're there. We've gotten accustomed to it. They're wrapped up.
Yeah, they're definitely wrapped up.
Okay.
Ready to go.
I love how we found a way to make portable necromancy. It makes me so happy.
Necromancy.
Normalize necromancy. Okay.
I'm going to use minor illusion to distract one of the two guards, like one of the I assume there's two guards, or at least one of the guards or one side of the guards that are on the gate, and just cast a sound so it basically it sounds like there's a scuffle behind him or something that he has to go investigate.
I will lower the DC by 1.
Sweet.
With that distraction.
Alright. I will make my roll. And this is a deception?
This is going to be deception.
That is currently a 14, but let's throw some stank on there. We'll do that. Thank you to chat for this 1d6. Did I say 14? So 16.
16. Noted.
When we get to the gate, how does the sky look? Is the storm past us, or is it ahead of us, or is
it's a natural fading transition from clear skies to partly cloudy to cloudy to just all out nasty storm, 1,000-year storm.
So is it where we're at now? Is it raining at all? Is it
yeah? Like I said, it's gradual.
Okay,
cool. Everything is a gradient.
Cool. So I'll probably be I guess hiding, I would assume. But when we get there and if the guards start to ask us, I will kick up the storm around us and make the wind blow against their faces and rain and like.
We'll come to that when we get there. We're not there.
Yeah.
That'll be
I was just
all-
trying to find a way to help. So
all reactionary, so you're going to try to hide yourself. So I need you to roll a stealth check. Arkonan, I also need you to roll a stealth check for tending to your hashtag normalized necromancy.
Okay. Is it for me or is it for them? For the bodies?
For the bodies.
Oh, shit.
that's my stealth roll.
Stealth. Okay.
16 plus.
16. I'll add a D12. My inspiration from chat.
Hey!
Wow.
26.
Hot damn.
Okay.
Thanks, chat.
So stealth roll is 13 thus far, but I don't like that, so I will add a d10. So 21.
All right, noted for their stealth on the back. Deceptions from Tormund and Samara. I will grant you guys advantage because you look like protection.
That's good. All right. I'm gonna need it. Okay.
There you go.
All right. That's a 17 because I have a -1 because my charisma is horrible.
So is Tormund.
Oh.
Oh.
But you have advantage.
Yep.
Hey, that's better.
And we're gonna throw a d6 on top of that because I got an inspo. And it's only one better. So we're flat 13.
13, that will be removed from the list because of Riley's 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5. This is not bad at all. But will it hit my DC? There was a 20 plus 16, correct?
Yes.
Did you add anything on top of that?
No, 16
No,
was my
16
my
was
final
your
after.
16 was your standard. Yeah, what was yours? What was your total?
26.
26. That's the one. So this is divided by 4. That's where I was off. DC was an 18. Your total is 19.75. A failure without the D20.
Mm-hmm.
The DC for the dead bodies on the back. 20.
Oh. So, it's all because
Thank you,
you had to
Chad.
bring those damn bodies.
Thanks, chat. If I have to use all my inspiration for those dead bodies every game, I will.
I will.
As you guys come strolling up. Stop the cart! Man with a large warhammer rolls over. Inspecting both Dirakt and Braden. Manifest bill of goods. Coming in awful late, aren't you? Gonna have enough time to get to your destination before curfew? Of course we are. Nothing but hustle here, sir. There's a little bit of a wiggle and wreathe from the back of that tarp that you can see as those paladins inspect. Must have something real nice in here. You can afford one protection, let alone two. On either side, riding on this stagecoach, hooked up on the sides. Both you, Tamora, God, I combined it.
Tamora.
We are
Lord's
working
blessing be upon you.
Oh my God, you've been shipped by my own Freudian slip.
Tamora.
Let's go.
Secure. That's your production company is Tamora.
Yeah.
Tamora
Yeah.
Services. I can see you got the bronze and the brains over here. That's when he steps back to look at your deceptive goods. Your bodies are just silent and still enough to pass their inspection. Hangs his head over and looking back. Who's exactly inside? Gale, you are currently hiding inside, pulled back behind the curtains on one side. Not seeing your body. Not seeing Riley on the other side of the curtains either. Just simple wares. Fine. Let him through. Don't come so close next time. Go with haste. Fine. Vamos. As you guys carriage in. It is a sight to be seen as you move back into the new Protector's Enclave, where it looks like complete martial law. If there's an alley, there's a paladin. Every corner block, marching patrols, seems to be completely under the thumb of the Lord Protector. As you guys quickly make your way as best as you can towards the Guilty Goose. Followed several times by prying eyes. There are 3 blocks to get through. The first one you do so easily. Second block you pick up, there seems to be a patrol that is now following you. Minutes away from curfew, not surprising. As you guys make your way in a home stretch towards the Guilty Goose. That is a 6, chat. You guys are able to unhook your carriage, pulling up to the side. Now you can see multiple eyes on the street from the last time that you were here, with only a handful of forces. Rain pouring down. Lights on the old guilty goose beginning to flicker. You guys unload the best that you can. Headed in towards that front door. Who's going in first?
More than likely, I'm schlepping stuff with Braden, so it's probably not going to be me.
If I'm in the cart, I guess it would make sense that I would go first.
Go ahead, give me a perception check of the building.
That was almost a 19.
So close.
Do I have anything for this?
Ones are ones.
As you get out,
Oh,
paying no attention, you open the front door. Swings open to find 7 tables completely full of elite paladin guard.
shit.
As the rest of you look up, seeing all the banners of the Protector's Enclave displayed up top, fire damage removed. But as you open the door, many faces turn and look. Towards your face. Hooded up. Currently still under your same stealth. But you may poop a little bit.
Or a whole lot.
You are behind very fortified enemy lines now. And the gravity of your choices is starting to weigh in. You do not see Sheridan at the end of the bar. You see a different bartender. Finely dressed in the Protector's colors.
Of course.
You can see pieces of propaganda art up and across the walls. Lots of pieces that reference the immovable force. How would you like to proceed, Gal?
Oh, God.
Not quite the entrance in the prancing pony that you hoped for.
Ain't that the truth? God. What a way to go into entrance to a bar with a whole bunch of Goonies looking at you.
There's a lot of warhammers in there.
Yeah.
Roll another perception check.
Uh, 20.
20. Scanning the room, you can see that the guilty goose seems to have turned in to the officer's bar. You can denote a lot of high-ranking members of the Protector's Enclave in the Hall of Justice here.
Interesting. I can't just turn and walk back out because that would be suspicious as fuck.
You'll be
So-
fine. You'll be fine.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, I just like open the door. Nope. Close the door.
It's like that, yeah.
You know, Gail, I'll give you a little bit of advice. There was a time in college where I dressed up as a mariachi band with rhinestones on black blue jeans, and we bust into a restaurant and sang a very inappropriate song. And I quickly Kool-Aided my way back out the door as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do the Grandpa Simpson. Walk in, put your hat on the thing, take your hat off the thing. walk
Yeah,
back
that's
out.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Grandpa Simpson. Oh my God.
Yeah, God. Do I just walk back out though? Like, I just feel like open the door. Huh.
The choice is yours, but you need to make it
Close
quick.
the door.
I mean, there's more of them on the street than there's inside, but it ain't pretty inside either.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like.
Arkonan, Tormund, and Samara, give me just a flat D20 roll, please. Start with Tormund. Go clockwise.
Ooh,
Cocked.
Sick.
Roll it again.
it's not much better.
2 better.
Me next.
Yep.
Oof.
10.
We're moving our way up.
Where did that go?
Oh my.
Jesus.
I don't.
Samara, you have the
Yeah.
+1 perception card.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna stand there all day? You're gonna come in from the rain?
One
of the paladins
Yeah, I'm
sitting
just
up
gonna-
towards the front with a large tankard in their hand.
I'm just gonna like just turn back and in a slightly gruffled or trying to be more gruffled voice. Yeah, I don't know if they have any room, but I will check. And then I'm just gonna like close the door and then just go straight to the bar.
There
Still
is
with my hood up.
there is one table that's nearest to the bar that's deep in the heart of this officer's bar that has enough room. As you head up to the bar, and look back across to you. I mean no disrespect, sir, but would you please display your coin? He is asking for your officer challenge coin.
Officer challenge coin.
Yes.
I don't even know what that is.
You were drinking in a military officer's bar. They want to see the credentials.
Just taking a look at the old spells. This is what I got.
Hey, Radio, you still have yours sitting over at your desk?
Yeah, we got it right here.
Yeah, you should show that behemoth. I don't have Awkward Tyson's. I have as a keychain.
I mean, I've got some coins, but
Dude, he's
There it
got
is.
look at this bad boy.
Oh.
Holy sh!
oh, that's cool as fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got some of those coins from D&D Beyond.
Never
or
too
not from
far
D&D
away.
Beyond, but from Roll20. Fuck, that's not great. Oh yeah, it, 1 second. Just kind of like fidget his pockets, or fidget in my pockets, and I'm just like, what the fuck? If you'd give me a second, it might be in the carts. I'll be right back. I just turn and walk back, open the door, close it out, and then just immediately I'm like, full send message to everyone. This is not the place. Like, this is a military bar now. There is like 8 paladins in there. This is not the place for us. But we can't be out like any longer
We can.
unless any of you have
Yes. Just
a coin of some kind.
no. We can't go in there. We need to stay out. The shadows will guide us.
How are we gonna stay out? We're curfew's. It's almost now.
Just follow my lead. And Samara is going to. You see her close her eyes for a second. And she says again, shadows guide us. And I'm going to spend 2 key points and cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us. Let me just get this. Okay. So we all have a +10 to stealth rolls and can't be tracked except by magical means. So, Samara, you guys all kind of, you see like a shadow kind of form around where you feel like you're maybe not as visible as you once were. And maybe even some of the eyes that were on us are not as much as they were.
So
We have a bit more of a low profile.
I need you to roll how you're going to apply this to Gale up at the front of the bar with this magic. I believe it's within 30 feet, or is it a touch?
It's everything within a radius.
Within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet.
Each creature you choose, yeah.
I need some Hollywood CGI low rolling magic that goes across the wooden steps as this darkness will roll and creep up Gale's ankle and pant leg to get towards him.
He's
You
at the
tell
door.
me-
He's outside the bar. I mean, he's good.
No. He's still very much up at the front of the bar.
Oh, I thought
I walked out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought he walked. Basically, was like,
he came
oh,
and like
gotta go
yeah.
find my coin in the cart, and walked out the front door.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand that from you. But no, you're not gonna. You're not. No, you're not gonna just be able to walk out.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Sure.
You're very much gonna be held up at the front bar by curiosities.
Oh, crap.
If you're saying, I'm sorry. So you said, "Oh, I don't have my coin. I need to go fetch it out back."
Yeah.
You need to roll a deception roll. You're gonna have to earn that.
That's not great.
Six isn't is that like a plus 20?
It's 14. I have a plus 8. I am very charismatic.
Sing.
So.
You struggle to find your coin. One of the paladins gets up from the front table. Having trouble finding your coin today? God, you look like shit. How long have you been over on the other side? There's only one place that this guy could be, boys. Ugh. Smelled like the scar. Like a pig taco.
They're telling me. These fuckers robbed me.
No coin, eh? Oh, me and the boys were looking
Apparently
for
not.
a round. Hear that, fellas? He forgot his coin back in the scar. Must be under some real deep cover. You heard that, Billy? We need 16 more ales up here for the man who forgot his coin. You're sitting now staring at a 10 gold tab at the officer's bar as the beers are now poured, stacking up for the entire bar. Samara, if you're going to be casting this spell while this is going on, we will also be rolling this attempt. This does not mean that you just turn into Dracula. It means
Oh
Gail,
man.
Are you sure?
that given the opportunity, you can use your means to slip away easily or easier.
Okay.
Samara, I need you to use a sleight of hand check.
Okay. All
The
right.
DC will be an 18 for this spell to be
Damn.
unnoticed.
Okay. Ooh, crazy roll. No way! No way! A 19?
19!
No way!
Go ahead, RP out how you're conjuring this spell just to be unnoticed between an entire bar of officers.
I feel Samara recognizing the danger. Not exactly sure because she can't see what's going on inside, but knowing that Gale hasn't come out and he did not look good going in. I would say the lights in the room in this bar, they all flicker for a second. And when they do, the room moves with the shadows. The shadows that were cast one way move another way. And with that, a shadow goes over Gale. And you feel like, just for a second, that maybe something happened.
A second rate joint. You know, Billy, you gotta get some more kerosene over here. Refill it during the day. Doesn't flicker like this. Can't even see this man's face. He's right in front of me. No matter. It's been a while since somebody's forgotten a coin. I'll take a round. My friend. As the bartender looks over at you for payment.
I have coin. Not nearly as much as I used to, but I do have a,
You do
a
have
small
some?
amount.
You do have some?
Yeah, I do have some. So
Looking for 5 gold from you.
yeah, I have Like, I have a good amount, but like, it's not anywhere near like what I should or what I'm used to. So before I was throwing out money, now I'm like,
Yeah.
5 gold. That's kind of a lot. Like, but yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll give him. It would be my honor, of course. And yeah, I'll throw the gold down. And remove it from my sheet.
You pay for the round. As he takes the beer and he cheers you, and he goes to walk to his table. Wisdom saving throw. Just before he sits down, just what division are you from, my friend? So I can choose this beverage.
Well, you said it yourself, friend. I'm still undercover. Deep undercover. And I would appreciate if you try not to give me too hard a time while I'm dealing with the shit of the scar. This is my one night with my unit where I can just have a fucking decent meal and a drink.
Deception check. With advantage. Because of the low wisdom roll, he has not asked your name. Only your division.
Okay, first one. Oh, you son of a bitch! just checking to see if I have any other cards that help here. Nope, I don't. That's fine. Roll number 2. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
23.
Another DC 18. Right. To one of our own, boys. To one of our own. As they all raise their hand. May the firm grasp of the Lord Protector never leave our land. Hear, hear! As they all raise their glasses up, as all 16 of those ales are made around to the officers. Come back to you in a second. Guys, on the outside, I need perception checks. Tormund, Arkonan, Samara.
Deception coming in. 14.
14.
$17.
24.
Samara, Arkonan. It's not a military parade coming down the street. But it's a decorated caravan. And there's some serious cavalry.
Of course there is.
Oh no. I have a feeling I know what this is. Well, that looks like an important an important convoy heading our way.
Just how important are we talking about here?
I mean, I don't really know the rankings in this part of town, but we should probably not be seen.
I mean, I think you and I are okay in that department, but
Yeah.
Clunky McClunkersons around here.
Are you gonna say that about Dirakt and Braden?
Yeah.
Not very nice.
Yeah, totally.
What the hell are you
totally.
talking about?
There's something coming down this way.
And I will just grab Tormund's head and turn it towards the caravan.
That's brilliant. I love that. I love that so much. I just saw it in my head perfectly.
I love it. I love it.
Give yourself a 1d6 inspiration, Arkonan.
That's pretty good.
Having come from a military family, now that I see what's coming down the lane, do I recognize maybe the level of pomp and circumstances going along with this?
Yeah, especially since it's curfew time. Yeah, 100%. You don't really know what all is going on inside this joint, but that ain't good, bro. That ain't good at all.
I don't know if do we want to go in or do we want to hide, because that looks no.
I suggest hide. I don't know about all of you, but
What about Gale? What about the cart?
Well, we're still waiting for Gale. If he's gonna come out or if he's gonna stay in, I don't know. I think we should just keep a low profile, hide here.
It's easy for you to say. The size of a damn barn door.
We have the shadows on our side now.
I mean, just find a barn door and hide behind it.
He's actually going to honestly look, see if there's a barn door that maybe he can find.
a barn door and hide behind it. Sound logic. Sound logic.
All right. You guys seeing what's going on outside. Gale. Inside, you stare back out. This is that moment. Inside the Quentin Tarantino movie, where you know you're in the wrong room. What was the Nazi movie you did? The World War II movie?
Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious
That's all I've seen
Bastards.
this entire time.
This
That
is
fir- that
basement
first-
bar.
Yeah, that first whole scene.
We'll have 3 drinks.
this is your Inglourious Bastards moment as you stare out into a room full of paladins. You need to ask me to garner your way out of this situation. You're gonna have to ask me questions to apply what you have. The longer it takes, the worse it gets.
I'm really glad it was you that went into this bar.
Tormund, this thing would have been. This would have been a barroom brawl.
Right away. Yeah.
What are you looking at? God damn.
I need to. So I need to what?
You need to figure out, you need to ask me questions about this route. How are you going to get out? You know very little. You know there's some small shadows in here. You have been given pass without a trace, but there are 16 paladins in here with beverages now, including yourself. You are in a difficult spot. You do not know the information that is on the outside.
Right. And you said there's 16 paladins, and then the guy behind the bar, which is some sort of approved whatever the fuck. Potentially more upstairs. I don't know. Does there seem to be anyone that is like bragging to like someone else?
Roll a perception check.
There you go.
24.
Yeah, that's
23,
right.
sorry.
I buried that bitch 6 feet under when I got done with him. He was a real piece of shit. Nobody's gonna go looking for that pauper. Not a chance. I've heard this story 17 times over, and I grow tired of it increasingly. What? What have you done for the fucking Enclave? I've done it myself. A particularly large, brutish, larger than the rest, very hulked out individual.
I was just looking to see about one thing. And so he's bragging to them about what he's done, and then some other guy's questioning him, basically.
Yeah.
Or is the big guy's bragging, and the big guy's telling him, "What have you done? Like you haven't done anything. I've done all this." Right. All right. I'm gonna see if I can buy. God, this is so difficult. God. I'm gonna see if I can just tell the barkeep that that I'm just gonna buy the two gentlemen that were talking like an extra ale.
Billy looks over at you. Fine. Since you have proper coin, it's not a problem. Easy conversion. As he brings those two ales over to the gentleman next to you. It's on your deep cover friend. Ah! Looks over as those beers are brought. The man with no mission to speak of. Cheers, come join us then. They sit with two ales now in front of them.
All right. I will approach with my ale. And
Come sit. Join us. No way, we won't ask questions. That's right, you're gonna get to hear Olaf talk the entire time. Well, if anybody else had any good stories, they would talk about it. No one else at this table has found half the glory that I have. As you sit down next to the table with Olaf and the rest of his company. Back outside, you guys see the pomp and circumstance growing as the cavalry runs through. And you can see a set of stagecoaches, very ornate, full of ivories, gold, and purple, very callous selected. This well-armored parade comes to a stop in the front of the Guilty Goose.
I'm fucked.
Oh no! I thought they were just passing by.
Not a chance.
Oh no.
In the arms of an angel.
I might have got around the corner to poop at this point.
Purple and gold trimmed carpet is drawn up into the front. Military in motion, an entire set of pole-armed paladins line the sides of this walkway between a large ornamented stagecoach. As you guys are sitting to the side on your merchant cart, displaying beverages and food and some very squirmy bodies in the back. It holds in formation where it's at. You guys, an orientation to all of this. What are you currently doing? Dirakt and Barley are sitting, looking back at this, maintaining control on their merchant cart.
And their bowels.
Samara's just straight to the shadows. She's just
right.
She's gone.
This is where I 12.
Yeah.
All right, you're
So,
up against the wall inside the
Tell everybody to
shadows
hide. Yeah.
in the alleyway.
I have put up my hood and faded back. If they're if the building's here and they're in front of the building, I am somewhere in the shadows, like on the building opposite of the doorway, so I can always keep my eye on the doorway, because I want to see who's coming out of the cart. I want to see the formation of the guard ships.
Roll both of your stealths. Varying degrees. Yours is going to be a little bit more difficult, Arkonan. Yours will be a DC 18. Samara's, yours is a 16.
Plus 10. From
I have
past
advantage because I
without a
put my
trace.
hood up.
Stealth. All right.
That is a. Where is my stealth? Where's my stealth? A 30.
Jesus.
All right.
I am the knight.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I rolled a 21 plus 10.
Yes, with ease, with ease. Tormund, what are you doing?
I'm acting with you guys. I'm taking my lead from Dirakt at this point. I'm basically standing there next to you.
All right, you're looking still like the guard of this coach.
Yep, I'm more, yeah. We'll go with that. A little bit of guard, a little bit of dumb kid.
Back inside. Looking out the door with the rain coming down outside, you can still see a bit of the cart. You look out and you can see this very ornate stagecoach and individuals rolling up the carpet. So tell me, friend, what is just the craziest thing that you've seen inside the scar?
Well, lately, the fucking sun.
Pretty wild. We haven't seen it in weeks over here.
It's about the only thing that's good. That's not good. Whatever
That's,
it was.
by the way, that's Riley. That's for Riley.
Oh, okay.
That's for Riley. I just realized it.
I thought that was him doing something. I was like, I'm dead.
That's Riley's second 20.
That's Riley's second
In a row.
Man, me and Riley are better.
Ready, Riley, baby. Ready,
He's-
Riley. More gas, more go.
Apparently he's Nightwing, so.
Yeah. I am the night.
Yeah. Pretty strange. Hey, you see that shit? You see that shit over there, Olaf? What are you talking about? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Boys, looks like we're about to have a visitor. As you begin to see everybody raise up inside the bar.
I follow suit.
Smart man.
As you raise up, as the entire bar picks up their hammers and holds it across their chest in a salute, the rest of you see a very heavily armored paladin with quite possibly the biggest hammer you've ever seen, glowing with a radiant light that kicks out almost 20 feet before it goes dim. A massive crested plate with Lady Justice on the front of balancing scales. A helmet that currently mars their face as they get out. Throwing that weapon up over their shoulder, with 4 different individuals protecting them besides the line of polearm paladins as they stroll forward, looking up and about over. You can see the slots like a hockey mask looking up over at you, Tormund, as this individual stares over at the stagecoach, looking up and down. Making their way up to the front door, pausing momentarily as an individual walks in to the Guilty Goose. Oh, hail! Oh, Lord and Protector! As he takes off his mask and helmet to the side and has produced one of the beverages from inside the bar. You can see his thick, white Tom Selleck mustache. Lord Neverember himself! Gentlemen. As he makes eye contact, that is where we will end
Oh my God.
this
I wanna
week.
do something
Oh
so
my
bad.
god.
I wanna do something so bad.
There is so much internal screaming right now. I can't even. I can't even. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And of all the bars and all of Neverwinter, this office had to take over mine.
You had to walk. Yeah, exactly, right.
Oh.
I just imagine like all of them like grabbing the warhammers going like this, and Gail's just like,
Beer. With the beer.
Oh my god.
I am so fucked. Oh my god.
I already know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing next episode.
You think? I think you just hold on to that and you figure out what the hell's going to happen.
God, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people there.
16 paladins inside, plus the polearm, plus the guard, plus the Lord Protector.
Plus the badass dude.
Olaf.
That's Lord Protector. Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Lord
Olaf
Protector and
is
Olaf.
the count. I mean,
He's one of the 16.
That's almost more giants than we faced
Yeah.
when we went to the Frozen Lands in saving throws, and we had 4 more people, including 2 giants. God, we're so screwed. Yeah.
How's he making through? He's at the front of the bar. He's sitting down. He's been lucky enough to not have to spill deep credentials. You're edging for the chance to go to the pisser. Like you're like, please.
Yeah. I was getting there. Like my thought was I had a plan. And then it was just like, fuck that. Ain't nobody leaving while he's there. Excuse me, Lord Protector, can I go use the restroom real quick? I really have to pee.
Oh, and the only open seat in the bar.
Right next to
Next
good
to
old Olaf.
Oh. We'll get to see how it all sorts out next week, but I imagine it'll go pretty well Tormund's quest style.
Look,
Should we
if there's
roll for
one thing I'm
initiative
decent
now?
at, if there's one thing I'm decent at, it's lying.
Doubt.
Some would say it's my finer trait.
Oh, Tracie trying to save the group with that pass without a trace.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
that
was like,
dope.
Yeah.
It may still very well save them.
Maybe. Yeah, and it's fair. You know what? You guys are all right. It's easy for me to, be all stealthy and stuff, but not for everybody. So I understand that it's a bit more of a challenge for us.
Fuck. Me and Direkt are sitting out there like super troopers in the St. Anke's fucking truck. I mean, at least we look like beer delivery, It's like.
Thank God Tormund didn't go in first.
Oh my God.
We'd already been in combat.
Yeah,
I'd have said something dumb. I'd have drank somebody's beer. I'd have stepped on somebody's foot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd have told him about how my dad's a paladin too. Now, I respect what they do, but they're full of shit.
Now I kind of wish he was in there. This is fucking great.
Note to self: never volunteer to go into a town.
But gonna pick up heated, but GG's, man. You've made decisions to try to bolster this new district that you've created, which is really cool. None of that existed without your own storytelling and building around that. So I like it.
I like how earlier chat was like, wait, so is Gale like a demigod now? And I'm like, I wish.
Level 8 demigod.
Level 8.
Hell yeah.
He's got a blessing.
Who's pissing himself next to a bunch of paladins in a bar.
Smite is strong, sir. Smite is strong.
I'm wondering just how crazy it might get next week with an opportunity of people that have waited their entire lives for a situation where the Lord Protector.
I wonder who that would be. Tim.
Comment. Oh, you too? Cool.
I have no idea.
This could involve Arkonan, Samara, or Riley in ways that we don't understand.
Riley's a ghost right now. Riley has rolled 2 nat 20s back to back.
Does he even exist anymore?
Right
Yeah.
now.
He doesn't even exist. He's in the ethereal plane like, what's up, guys? Hey.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh my gosh. I don't know what Samara is going to do. I think Samara is fueled by a lot of emotion with this too. Like I said, it's personal
You and Gail are perfect.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's the emotion storm.
Yeah.
This is the emotion storm, but there's only one Tamora security company.
Go ahead,
love it.
try and steal my man's coin.
Oh, Gail, you thought dinner was awkward back at Willowworthy.
Oh boy.
It's just round 2.
Oh
Except
my
for now,
God.
I know everyone hates me in this place. Maybe
Oh man, that's gonna be
I
a lot
think
of
it'll
fun.
really depend on what Samara and Arkonan do, because I have all intents and purposes to just bullshit my way out of this as I do. And I have thoughts and ideas, but I really think it's really going to come down to what you guys do, because
Oh my God.
you know, or Riley, you know, like these interesting stories. I'm like,
Dude,
We might.
I'll keep shoveling shit as long as it's working, in hopes that I stoke the fire long enough for me to get a bathroom break or something.
it's gonna be nuts with me having a nat 20 on my stealth. I'm gonna have to peel real deep into Riley. Real deep. Because I can go anywhere. I can leave. I can never be noticed again. I can leave this entire group. I can help you guys out. I really have to think about what kind of person Riley is. Real hard. For a week. It's gonna be some hard soul searching for me. This is it's gonna be very difficult for me to find out. It'll be good.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, you're at a 30. You are the knight. You know.
Yeah.
You're,
30, so I got 30. She got 31.
yeah. You.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's nuts. That's where we'll pick up, and I'm sure we will see some action at some point in time from all of that. But who knows?
Who does
Lots
know?
of unpacking.
I know.
It was good. We got a lot of unpacking done here. Stuff that we need to get done. Stuff that we can't wait for Gail to share at some point in time. That's the shitty part. You guys all know, but your characters know any of this,
Yeah.
this sweet piece until
Yep.
Yeah.
you know Gail tells us.
We're just like, oh, cool, Storm's gone. Good job.
It was
we have no idea.
me. No. Yeah, no. It'll be, yeah, I was like excited for that it was just like never happened. Because we were focused on the town and what to do next, which rightfully so.
What do you
know?
do? What do you do anyway? Hey guys, I just,
Yeah, like,
I just
my God.
oh my God, you know, like, there were important things to attend to, but yeah,
It seems pretty cool.
I met my new dad.
He said he was proud. I almost cried. He was like, I'm proud of you. I was like, this is all Gail's ever wanted to hear. Oh, God.
wholesome
Just, like,
God's
breathing
moment.
heavily on my side, like, don't cry. Eyes are just watering, like, oh.
It was dope. All right, guys, that's where we'll pick up next week. Y'all wash your hands, wear a mask, and be good to each other. We'll see you then. Bye.